for you, my buddy. Choctaw.
Hello, hello, hello.
Howdy, officer. How you doing? Give me your license manifest, boy.
Manifest.
He's going 96 miles an hour. That's doing 96. Damn right you were.
I didn't know we started doing 96 miles an hour.
Just gets you boys, he's gonna turn you every way but loose. Time you truck learn these roads don't belong to you, boy.
Yeah, I know that. You be careful, you hear?
Pages still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Had to say it was a good day.
Oh, what are you doing? Talking to me, motherfucker.
You know you're fucking 90s.
It's my phone.
Right now.
Woo!
Yeah,
7-Eleven, Rico!
Wait, hold on. All right, ready?
Yeah, this show was sponsored by FAFO Schwartz. FAFO Schwartz, the fuck around and find out company. Zulu was a strong advocate of that, and I got a clip of him talking about it. If I can find it. Here we go.
We might as well do this and get this out of the way. Today's show.
Don't you?
Oh, go ahead. Today's show is sponsored by FAFO Schwartz. That's FAFO Schwartz, the fuck around and find out company. Due to our contractual obligation to FAFO Schwartz, we have to play a small commercial, short commercial, or they'll come and break our legs.
All right, I've hit the fucking gavel. It's time to begin. What's everybody doing this evening? Coming over from Rico Sombrero. Yes, Rico. Hello, Sue, Rico. Billingtano. Nathan Reed was on here last night. The date was wrong. I put this on last night, made the thumbnail. DJ made the thumbnail, and then I set it up, and thumbnail was too big. Of course, it's fucking too big, you know. What's the odds of that? So, finally get it big enough size, and the thumbnail was this right here. It may show it on the background. I'm figuring out how to work this shit. I'm speaking of background music. Gotta get our. I hear a little bit. Is that too loud? Is that not loud enough? I'll crank it up. Y'all let me know if that background music is too loud. Fuck that. There's all kinds of buttons and gadgets. Yeah, I had a little intro song that played as soon as it started, but this was, let me take this off. That was the show thumbnail. But it wouldn't let me do it, so I had to change it up. I did that. Iffy Nation. On our way to Expo, west of Amarillo. Perfect, not too loud, it's probably too loud now. Taking a quick break from Little Kush Mints. Gotta go hang. Got chopped in a few. Some days work is never done, Daryl. Especially a farmer. Shit, there's always something to do with a farmer. Trying to get this off here now. Oh, get off there. I do. Oh, no, you name. I can't get it up. stage. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, goddamn right. You can hear me. Can't hear me now either. Hello. Earth to fucking somebody. Hello. Hello. Can you hear that? Let me turn it up for you. Can you hear that? I know you can fucking hear it. You can hear it. You hear that? He said yes. I want to play this new clip that I made today because it's fucking great.
Hi, officer. How you doing? Give me your license. Manifest, boy. Manifest.
How you going 96 miles an hour?
That's what I'm saying, right, you were. I know it's tough doing 96 miles an hour.
Just get boy, you gonna turn you every way but loose.
Time you took to learn, these roads don't belong. Yeah, I know that. You be careful, you hear?
Now you be careful, you hear? Stupid fucking cops. They're so gung-ho. Sorry about that. Yeah, the coppers are so gung-ho about giving somebody a fine driving award that they don't even need to do because there was no loss, injury, or harm. Wasn't bothering anybody, didn't hurt anybody. But you had old Smokey and the Bandit. Had Bandit 1, Bandit 2. Bandit 1, Burt Reynolds come up there and squealed out. Sally Struthers, I think's her name, gave him the bird and said, "Chase us." Sally Fields, that's it, Daryl, by God. That is the one. Sally Fields. Yes. Next time, just comply. Exactly, right? If you just comply, everything will be okay. That's all we got to do, guys. Just comply. Go along, get along. Don't worry about nothing. The government that's shut down will take care of you. I guarantee it. The government that is shut down will save you in the long run. Don't believe me? Ask Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't kill himself. You know? Well, I know. Daryl, you going to the Southwest meetup event? Tony's going. Tony said he talked, he got, what's his name going to come with him? Yeah, it's Sally Field, not Fields anymore, Daryl. Get your Mandelas correct, okay? Yeah, your memory was right. Sally Fields. Or maybe we were Mandela affected because we remember Sally Field running through fields. Or she was driving through the field in the Bandit car with Burt Reynolds. She was driving through a field with him. So we thought it was Fields, you know. That's got to be it. We can memorize and know trivia questions and answer shit, you know, that we remember, but we can't remember something like that. Yeah, slippery memories. Kind of suspect, don't you think? Oh, anyway, I was earlier with Rico. I was on his 10 Full Sombrero show before this. Shout out to Lowry, Nico, #1 fan. And Nico, Rico, Lowry, you know the band. They get the band back together again. But anyway, I saw a shooting star riding in the passenger seat back home from a football game Friday night. And it kind of burned out, kind of reddish orange. It's pretty bright though, because it come down about 10 or 11 o'clock down towards like probably 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 or 5 o'clock. Maybe 4 to 10, I'd say. But in my whole entire life, I've never seen a shooting star go up or out that way or out that way. They're always either falling straight down or straight at an angle. So, because when a globe fucking floating around in space, you know, this is space out here. Y'all see that globe? It's a fucking globe, guys. Yeah. You didn't see my fingers. You see that circle? That's a globe. Yeah, well, if it was a globe, it would be shooting this away, and that away, coming in that way, coming up that way, every which way around that globe. But there's no such thing as a fucking globe. Rhino knows he's calling bullshit. If the nation's on his way to the goddamn TrutherCon, Rhino knows he's calling bullshit. Oh, the TrutherCon's what they had in Texas, I believe, wasn't it, Carl?
Sorry about that. I got this speaker going. Let's see if I can find it down. Valley with me.
That's all right. I can mute you until you get it corrected, Carl, because you are a YouTube professional. I have faith in you. Plus Lowry here, and he's here, and he's a kind of a fucking snob, you know. He's a audio snob, sound snob, guitar snob, singing snob, a rigged football snob, globe snob. I mean, probably a food snob too, you know. Yep, that's me. See, I told you, I'm telling the fucking truth, guys. I own it. Yep. Carl, did you get it? Carl's driving in Texas on his way to Arizona. He's playing Smokey and the Bandit right now. That's a great movie. Smokey and the Bandit. Night driving. How's the background music? Is it too loud, too low? I got it turned all the way up. I don't know. Did you get it, Carl?
Yeah, do what now?
I said, did you get it fixed?
Yeah, Valley turned her thing. We was listening on her Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, I know it does that.
The lights back there in the background, it keeps flashing. That's all the wind turbines.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see them back there.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Oh man, they're every freaking where.
I wonder if they're using those turbines to like suck something out of the earth, or like give them oxygen down below the earth, because you know they're building all those underground roads and tunnels and all this and that, so they got to be able to pump oxygen down or air down.
Yeah, I don't know. I know there's a lot of wind that comes through right here in the panhandle of Texas. That's why there's so many here, right in Texas / Oklahoma, and where New Mexico all come
Yeah,
together.
they're in Denver. They're outside of Denver into Kansas, all the way across Kansas, Missouri, all through that way.
Yeah,
They're in every state, damn near out in the Midwest and West. You'll probably see them all the way there. Except I don't know if Arizona has any. I don't remember Arizona having any. Double fact check me on that, Tony. Tony will double fact check that, 'cause he's our double fact checker here.
I'll be driving through there. We're going to
I drove through there.
Arizona.
Yep, I've been there. I drove through part of it here recently. Back in January, February. Wasn't too hot then, though. What's the temperature now?
Outside here is 55 degrees.
Oh, hell, that ain't too hot.
Well, earlier it was. The sun, went away. So it was about 72 earlier.
72?
We just came through Amarillo. We're probably 30 or 40 miles outside west of Amarillo right now.
There's Tony, by God. I knew it.
And my morning.
Tony, my God, he's going to double fact check it. He'll rewind and he'll double fact check it. I know he knows what I'm talking about. He'll figure it out for us, Carl. I need to know that stat. I think I'm right, though. I don't think there's not very many, if any at all, in Arizona.
I don't know. I'll be looking. I'll have
Yeah.
a look. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're going to the International Truth Expo. Of course, anybody going there, we're all shills.
Yeah. Yeah. Rhino, you got to go make a sandwich. I understand. I had a sandwich the other day. Pretty damn good. Amy Lou makes a pretty good sandwich. And, he said he lost his sandwich maker. Well, you'll have that. You'll have that from time to time, sir. Sometimes you got to make your own sandwich, don't you, Carl?
Yes, sir. That's what we do. Actually, I had we stopped and got some Godfather's pizza.
Yep, I've had it.
Man, when I back in the '80s, when first time I ever discovered Godfather's pizza, man, they would put 5 pounds of topping on the pizza.
No. They did. That was good back in the day.
Yeah, it was crazy. Shrimp on pizza is pretty good too.
Shrimp?
Shrimp, yes, sir.
Damn, I ain't never had shrimp. What's up, Mojo? What's it taste like? Chicken or something? Frog leg or something?
No, it's just got a distinctive taste to it, man. And you got your peppers, your onions, your pepperoni, your sausages, and everything. And then you get the shrimp on it, man. It just, I don't know, something just set it off.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be for up to the individual.
Exactly. Tony says Arizona doesn't have turbines by me, so I'd say no. I haven't seen any in Arizona. Yeah, I haven't either. I didn't see any, but they're all over California, all over Oregon. Maybe over in Washington, because I was near the Oregon-Washington border. And I want to say I saw some across the river, the Columbia River, the border that separates to Oregon and Washington. Up there near Mount Hood. Mount Hood was a wild little place.
I keep seeing these signs on the side of the road. Obey.
Really?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they say obey the speed limit. Is that what they say?
Well, anything to get over or merge left, obey, merge left.
Yeah.
It's funny, all kinds of crazy. And then I seen this little river. Well, they called a river. And now that I've understood what we found out, they call it a river. It's like 3 feet wide. I don't even think it was flowing. And there was a little bridge underneath the highway there, right here on 40 in Oklahoma. And it said it was a river. I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's no fucking river. That's a creek. It ain't even flowing. Water standing somewhere. It was funny as shit. Because of what we've discovered.
Exactly. Tony says that there is some in Arizona.
Right.
He said there's some turbines. Triple fact checked it because you got to, because we got to know. They have it up in Navajo land, northeast Arizona, 100 plus dumbass turbines. So, triple fact check. Arizona does have a few. And 100 is a few, if you know what I mean, because there's thousands of them out there, ain't there, Carl?
Yes, sir. They're everywhere.
You're fucking everywhere. So 100 is not very many,
Yeah, I've been seeing them for the last 50 miles, 60 miles, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. Ray gets it.
Well, actually almost 100 because it started seeing them in Oklahoma before we got into Texas.
Yeah, I guarantee you saw them there.
Oh yeah, right here. Like I said, they get a lot of wind in the Panhandle State. It's just flatter than fuck up here. There's a little rolling hill every now and again, but definitely it ain't just 3 miles. You can see 80 miles in one direction.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When you come off those, when you come off of the Colorado Rockies, you come out of those, out of Colorado into Kansas, you're still, I think you're still high up in elevation, but god damn, you can see forever.
I used to live in Kansas. I know.
Yeah, Colorado, West Kansas, all of West Kansas into central Kansas, as well as Manhattan. Manhattan is pretty much central Kansas, is where we stayed at.
Right.
We ate at a bourbon boutique or bourbon some shit. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of late. It's a college town. Manhattan is where Kansas State is at. For all you triple fact checkers out there.
I mean, if you can see those lights from here, man, that's 30 miles away. The further lights that
I think old Lowry was out there. He lived near Manhattan, Kansas, I believe, or Lawrence.
So,
you
yeah,
can
we've
see.
been. Go ahead.
I was just agreeing with Lowry. I was like, you can see lights forever. That's why, guys, all you globies, all you dumbass people that think you live on a globe, that's why they use lighthouses on the high points of all the beaches and shit, so that the light will shine out and the boat will see it and you won't hit the fucking land. That's why.
It's a landmark. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, a lighthouse doesn't work on a globe. Sorry. No, I mean, it doesn't work. But yeah, learn Lawrence. I knew it was somewhere around Lawrence.
Yeah, neither does water.
Yeah, it's right there below the lighthouse. So, two flat facts, as Commercial Sound Video says. 2 flat facts for you tonight. Maybe I've done 3 flat facts. There's no shooting stars that go upwards. They all fall down every time. Always have. Probably always will. Lighthouse wouldn't work on a globe. And the flat water, obviously, right below the lighthouses. I mean, hell, Lowry, you probably got several lighthouses out there on the Outer Banks. Out there where y'all are at.
I know they do. I've seen them.
Yeah. See, even Gatorade knows. Lighthouses wouldn't work on a globe.
He's in Pensacola. There's one down there somewhere, I think.
Don't be talking about periscopes. It's for submarine guys. That's subs only. Where's my captain? I got a sea captain out there somewhere. A Canadian sea captain named Nathan Reed. He was here in the chat last night. Feeling good, wanting to join, wanting to have a great time. But as the world turns, they say, 24 hours later, here's no sign of Captain Reed. Triple D's, I know he's watching. Triple D's, and where you at? Might as well speak up now, or Daryl's going to call your ass out. See? You can see D's over the curve. You got 3 lighthouses, Lowry? 3 lighthouses is quite a few if you didn't need them on a flat, stationary plane where the water's flat, calm, level, and the light can travel out. I'd say 50 to 100 miles, you can probably see it with a periscope or some type of binoculars. And we can see all of them, yep. What's those distances, Lowry? What's the distances from the furthest one from you? Like, how far is that? Like, you should probably see a little bit of curvature, I'd say. Yeah, that's true, Ray. That's amazing.
Only in the
For those,
you only see curvature in a wave. That's it. With a wave in the water is the only time you see curvature.
yeah. Yeah, the water has to be at rest or pretty much, calm. It's natural state, basically. What do you say, Randy?
I ain't looking
I
at the
mean-
comments. So.
How many more hours you got, Carl?
What do we have? About according to what Valley just told me, we'll be there in Globe, Arizona by noon tomorrow. But I don't see how. I mean, I've already drove. I'm at 11, 12. I'm already at 1,300 miles.
Damn.
So, since what time we leave last night? About 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's a bunch of miles. What's up, Valley? How the hell are you?
Tired. I'm on the night shift.
Hey, somebody's
I'm
got
on
to keep his ass awake over.
No, he sleeps. I drive, and I sleep, and he drives.
There you go. That'd be good.
It's a double shifter.
Yeah, y'all are like Smokey and the Bandit. I got a clip for y'all right here. Yeah. Uh-oh, what happened to my background music? Fucked it up. This thing's sensitive. It's kind of sensitive tonight.
But yeah,
Howdy, officer. How you doing? Give me your license manifest, boy. Manifest. He's going 96 miles an hour. That's what I understand right you was. I thought you started doing 96 miles an hour. Just get some boy, he's gonna turn you every way but loose. Time you truck to learn, these roads don't belong to you, boy. Yeah, I know that. Be careful here.
Hey, you be careful, you hear? That's funny.
but
What?
yeah, we're all shields for going there. It's pathetic what these people think, man.
Who's
So,
saying that
like-
shit? Who's saying that shit now?
Anybody, because Mark Sargent's going to be there and Dave Weiss is going to be there. You know they're the biggest shields.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so anybody going there is a shield pretty much. You know, that's what I hear. They told me that straight up. You know, you're going there. I'm like, it don't matter if I go there or not. I'm still going to ask the tough questions. I said, you know, Mark Sargent, he's a flat earther.
Yep.
Dave, he's a flat earther. Dave does more flat earth shit than anybody else out there. He's flat smacking at the schools.
Yeah.
What other flat earthers doing that other than him? No one.
Nathan Thompson tried to flat smack some kids at a school on a playground, I think, one day.
I'll flat smack everybody.
I think they like shoot him off or something. I think he like scared everybody away. That's funny.
Yeah, ain't he gonna be there?
Maybe, allegedly. You'll never know.
Yeah,
You'll never
there's
know
gonna
till you
be a
see.
lot of people there.
Yeah, Larry knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people there. You know, I'm gonna be filming it all. You know, and I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna ask the hard questions. You know, and like I said, even Mark Sargent. You know, everybody's like, oh, he's a shield, blah 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 blah. You know what they're saying if you watch. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking in my head. I said, well, Mark Sargent's the only one ever that said, I'll go into a vacuum chamber with you, with one of your guys in a suit, and then see what happens. No, you know, with your fucking regulated, officially programmed suit, you know, and nobody's took him up on that offer, but I don't hear anybody else offering that either. That's your life to prove something.
Right.
Well, that's crazy.
He's pretty much in on it. He's 100% in on it. So is Dave. Weiss is 100% in on Flat Earth. So is Sergeant. I mean, I am too at this point. Fuck, I mean, it's fucking truth. So I'm not backing down from nothing.
Right, I'm not backing down from nothing. It's just, you know, I was on Vicar Gervais, you know, heliopsychosis.
Yeah.
And I went on there live because, you know, I was reading some of the comments. I'm sub to him, and I'm on the Messenger and Facebook shit. And I'm listening to some of these people, man, on there. Well, I'm reading some of their comments. They're like, Kai and Austin they're all set up. They didn't have real children, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, reading that. I had to go in there and correct them. Oh, yeah, dude, I had to go in there and correct them on that. And then it was last weekend, actually, and Austin called in, and Dave both called in. You should listen to that show, man. Dave he went off like a banshee.
Really?
Yeah, he was mad, boy. He cussed 20 times in 20 seconds.
He run out of cuss words, huh?
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. And then Vic put me in the background because I was telling him, I said, look, man, you know, I said, yeah, you know, they supposedly went there, and then I said, I don't know. I said, I can look at the moon and know where the sun's at. I know that the moon ain't in the fucking south for 24 hours by looking at the fucking luna. You'll never see a shadow. That's like I told him, you'll never see a shadow when the moon's full and it's fully in what they consider south for you from here in North America. And when you look at it, but even when it's not full or you know, right before it's full and it loses fullness on either side.
Yeah, waxing.
You'll never see the shadow ever in November. And I'm going to prove it because I'm up here and we're going to look at the moon with everybody. I'm going to show them. You'll never see a shadow coming when the moon's south of us. You'll never see that shadow coming directly up in the middle. When you look at the shadows
from the bottom,
you'll never see that.
Like the shadow won't come up from the bottom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it will never come up from the bottom. It'll always be to the left or to the right. Never straight up. Never straight up. Ever.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't recall that either.
Yeah, you'll never see it because the sun's shining on it and you'll never see it. Ever. Like I said, I got my video out there. I told people to debunk me on my video. I said, you can't debunk me. Show me. You know, I'm taking the P900, the original OG of the Globe Destroyer, and I'm showing you what time it is.
Exactly.
And I'm showing them from the ground perspective of what the sun does to the moon. And then when I was up in the plane, I took my pictures from the plane, knowing where the sun's at, looking down at the Grand Canyon during the 2023 Flattoberfest in fabulous Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was a hell of a time. I was there.
Hell yeah, man. And you know, so I took those pictures. I'm like, okay, I'm up high looking down. The sun does this to all the Grand Canyon. You can see the shadows, so you know where the sun's coming from. You know which direction it is. So, and I'm like, and then you look at the moon. You zoom in on the moon with the P900, and it's doing the same fucking thing when they say, oh, it's phasing. And then a lot of them, it's really funny, NDB, that a lot of them go, well, it's see-through, it's plasma. And when I say, but we don't know what it is, and I'll say, but we don't know what it is, but it's see-through and plasma. When I say it's not see-through and it's not plasma, and the sun gets its light off, it gets its light from the sun, I don't know what I'm talking about, but they know it's plasma, see-through, and but they don't know what it is.
Right.
You know, and I'm thinking, I'm like, are y'all really listening to what the fuck y'all saying sometimes? Think about it. And like I said, I got my video out there. It's called Let's Have a Look.
The Hollywood Shields right there.
And I kept saying, Kyle, I said, man, So there's zero proof of that. Let me show you. And I made that video and I sent it to him. And I think he got it because he was going to be talking about it. And I haven't seen no video about it anymore.
Well, maybe it's done. Maybe it's a done deal.
Well, I think it is with him because
There's no debate though, really anymore, dude. There's no debating anything. I mean, only thing we really don't know what the fuck's going on above us. We can like have an idea of where it's at and kind of track it, but like knowing what it's doing and how it's doing it and why it's doing it, we can just only track things and like record things and take pictures of it and like try to fucking figure it out, you know?
Well, I think I've got the moon figured out, bro. How it does its movements in the sky with the sun to make the what they call phases.
Yeah. What about a plasma moon? You think it's a plasma moon?
No, it's a solid object, bro. Solid, and it's magnetically above us, and it's cold up there. It's very cold, negative 74 and a half degrees at 260,000 feet. Negative 74. And the high altitude balloon that I watched, and when it popped, it was right beside the sun. Right beside of it.
Yeah.
And then I've been watching a lot of other, actually somebody did a high altitude balloon from out of Asheville, North Carolina, or was it somewhere in South Carolina? And they said, actually they was talking about it on SOVs, and they did a high altitude balloon and it went up like 130,000 plus feet. And actually the balloon landed 200 something miles away up in Virginia. Now, if the ball was spinning, why would it go north? Shouldn't it go always the opposite way than north?
Yeah.
According to them, right? If everything else is stuck to the damn ball, all the air, the airplanes, the birds, the bees, you know, if everything else is stuck in the atmosphere and traveling with the earth, then it shouldn't be an issue then, right?
No.
It should never go north. But unfortunately, it went northeast instead of going east or to the west. If we're spinning towards the east, it should go west. And it didn't.
Donald, I would like to put that link on there, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on here. I'm just on here talking and trying to do trivia shows and talk about Zulu, what we did, and talk to Carl. And I put the link out for people to come up here. You're more welcome to come up here and fucking show whatever the hell that was. I don't know what that was, but Zulu has an interesting trivia question right here.
Bullshit talk, folks.
Hello.
You can't stop us, you can only hope to contain us.
That's right, you can only hope. So that ain't fucking happen.
That ain't fucking happening.
Ain't fucking happen. No way.
What's up, Tony Coriolis, our own fucking thing film reporter?
Nice, our man on the street. Can you hear that or no?
Got her a little bit. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. What up, Tony? Yes. That's right. I know you have yours on. You don't even have to show it.
Yeah.
I ain't got to show you.
Even though MVP likes to look at it.
Yeah, I like to look at it.
I do too. I just
I like to play with it as well. Let's look at it.
True. I think we all like to play with it.
I think most of the process is rolling.
Dude, Ice Queen, that fucking bitch. You bitch.
What?
She goes.
He said that fucking bitch. That's his wife, by the way. Ice Queen.
Like dogs. I'm like, alright, that's hard to say, because Dogs do it, and they're not gay.
Well, I mean, any animal does. If any animal's able to, it does. Any mammal.
There you go. There's your answer. There's your answer.
It doesn't matter if it's male or female. If you can get to it, you're licking
You're looking.
it.
That's fucking great. And some of you like the way you taste, so just saying.
That should be a t-shirt.
Yes, if you can reach it, you'll lick it.
Hey guys, you'll meet people like Zulu One in Arizona at the Quartzsite meetup. If you go to it, you should go. You'll meet people like KKKKK Carl in Valley Parks, and Sergeant, and Tony Coriolis, my on-scene field reporter.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Recording and on-scene reporter. I'm going to ask the hard questions.
I got I got 2 West Coast insiders, on-scene reporters over there, folks. Y'all just better watch what the fuck you're doing. We're going to get the evidence. Hard copy. We'll call this hard copy. Flat Earth hard copy. No, the trivia. I forgot to add something there. Yeah.
Bring your
The
kid over here
trivia.
like that.
I didn't have many trivia questions wrote down. I do have one though. What is the difference between a streusel and a strudel? Yeah, there is a difference. A streusel and a strudel. What is the difference in it?
Valley knows.
Huh?
I said Valley knows.
Well, what's the difference, Valley?
One is flaky and the other is glazed.
One, the streusel is a crumbly topping or filling made from fat, flour, sugar, and often cinnamon. And a strudel is a dessert of thin pastry rolled up around a fruit filling and baked, and it's German. Both of those are German, by the way.
She was close. Can't always be perfect.
That's right. That's what Donald said. What's up, Donald? Yeah, but that's the difference in a streusel and a strudel. That's what I learned today. So that's my one trivia question that I guess I did. A strudel has these, yeah. That is true. Scotty too hotty. Donald, can you hear us? I don't see Donald, do you? Hello, Donald.
I see a black spot.
I hear you, he said. Okay, you hear me, but that's it. Are you alien? Are you making Earth contact? Are you a globie trying to make Earth contact with flat earthers? Is that what you're doing? No, I think Donald's a real dude. I can't, it's not adding. I'll remove from the stage. Come back again. We'll try it again. Need a new tab. Yeah, you're new at this too? Okay, I get it. Yeah, try to come back in again. Yeah, pastries, that's right. I love a good fucking pastry.
Hell yeah.
The streusel, or actually it's streusel. S-T-R-E-U, and then sol, S-E-L. And then strudel. Yeah, I know. But who knew? Who knew that a streusel is a crumbly topping or filling? And then a strudel is a fruit roll-up, basically. Thin pastry, which is what Valley said. Thin pastry, and it's rolled up around a fruit filling and baked. Deep fried dough. Yeah, that's kind of like those.
Shined.
Yeah. Or the
glazing.
Yeah, the funnel cake. Well, it went again. Yeah, he's not backstage. Oh, never mind. I got you. Oh, there he is. We see you now. Say something. You see something? Say something.
Say something. Say something. Say something.
I got you.
Don't know which mic.
I don't hear him.
You don't hear him? I know it's low. I think I do hear him, but I think it's low for some reason.
There we go.
Can you hear him, Carl?
No,
How about
I
that?
hear you just fine.
Yeah, you hear me? Well, what about omelets? Can y'all make an omelet? That's my other question.
Man, I'm a master with cooking. What do you need? Now, I didn't know about the crumbly thing, so I got to try that now. Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, turn your gain up a little, Donald. Go into your settings under volume or whatever.
Yeah.
Go under where you see settings at, and it should show you like a way to, I guess, turn your microphone up. Maybe I can fucking do it. I don't know. Edit mic settings. Yeah. Let's see, mic volume. Try to say something now.
I hear you guys. I think I have my push to talk set for my
Hey.
house, which I'm using.
Now, I did
Yeah.
one night see,
I'm also on Windows 7.
and while he's figuring
Yeah.
that out, one night I did see I don't know what the fuck it was, man. It looked like a shooting star. That's the only thing I could recall, or I don't know. It was like a blue color, and it went from west to southeast, right above me, and it was. And I'm sitting there watching it, right? And I'm like, I don't have my fucking P900 with me, really, because I was out there looking to see what's going on, because and it wasn't on me at that second. It was over there on the tripod, and I'm walking around the house looking for things in the sky, because you know the so-called Starlink had been coming over the house, and I did get a picture of it one night, but as soon as it got to a certain point, it turned off, like they knew I was watching or something. Because you know me, I'll get it. I got that balloon in front of the moon that one time, you know, and and there was something else beside that balloon. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Hey, I've
crazy.
seen shit floating by my house, and it's not a plane, it's not a helicopter, and it didn't really look like a balloon either, but it looked kind of like a cylinder. I got it on my YouTube channel. It's just a quick, like, less than 30-second video of this white thing floating through the fucking air, and I zoomed in on it with my phone camera, and I don't know what the fuck it was.
Well,
It
those
was
are
weird. I've never seen anything like it.
man-made objects that can levitate. They got them. I seen it with my own eyes. About 30 feet above me. Looked just like a UFO. And then as it was going away, it disappeared. It turned like at a 20 to 30 degree angle and blended in with the blue sky. You could not see it anymore. But
Yeah.
when it was above me, it was coming off the landing strip.
Wow, this is low.
I know. And that fucker was like a
Can't see shit.
blackish gray. It was about 30 feet in diameter, about 16 feet high in the center. Looked like your typical, what was that movie called?
I get disconnected. I don't
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Right.
Sausage looked just like
What's up,
that.
Wes F.E.? Hey, I know what movie you're talking about. I was listening to, trying to hear Donald, but he couldn't. Something was having audio issues. I told him to get off of YouTube in the background. If anybody's just getting on, that didn't work well. I know. That's all right. Just find the link again and click the link new, and it should put you in here with your camera and your mic settings perfect. Should. But I think it's because if you have the background, if you have a YouTube stream going and then you click the link, without closing that YouTube video, or at least pausing it, it'll fuck things up pretty good. Just for all the rookies out there. Hey,
What we got?
rookie mistake. Hate to see it, Carl. We'll try her again. Add the stage. Here's Carl. Carl, we got Donald with us.
Yeah, it was my problem. Forgot to turn the YouTube window.
Is that what it was? What? How much further do you got to drive in Texas, Carl?
Let's see what mile marker I'm on. 356. So where am I at? I know I didn't have far to go. It says Interstate 40. I know I left Amarillo already, so I might be in New Mexico now. Oh, Better
Really?
Buds. Oh yeah, there was a Better Buds thing right there on the sign. Woohoo!
Oh,
Canada.
you're definitely out of Texas then. Just ask Tommy Flip the Truck. He'll tell you. Fuck Texas.
Yeah, I seen it right there.
Tommy told the truck. Which is it, Rhino? Rhino, you know what I'm talking about. Rhino come up with the nickname. Tommy told the truck, or Tommy tipped the truck, or Tommy fucked the truck up in Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, exit 332. That's where I'm going to. And
Oh, got old 3-3 in there. I hear you.
hopefully they're still open. So, yeah, I'm fixing to get off here. And I'm going to go to the head shop. It is, what time is it here?
Probably 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
2 or 3 hours.
7:57. So, yeah, I don't know what time they close tonight. Maybe, hopefully not till 10. And I can be there in about 20 minutes because it's time to get that thing on. Whoop, whoop.
Tommy totaled the truck. That's quad T for you. Tommy totaled the truck.
It's always
Oh my
4:27.
God. Look, Donald, you don't know what I'm laughing at, but if you knew what I was laughing at, you would be laughing along with me, okay? Tommy touched the tits.
I'm smiling.
Yeah. Look, this dude lives in Florida, and he was going to drive to California through Texas, okay? Well, he fucking totals this big truck dually, whatever, driving without resting or whatever. Anyway, they barely got into Texas, fucking out of Louisiana and through Florida and Alabama, so they ain't real far across there. They was in Texas. He wrecks the fucking truck, totals it, about fucking kills them all. Tommy tickled the Twinkie. Yeah, so he about wrecks and kills everybody in the fucking truck. Thank God they're all alive, I guess. But the police is on the scene. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty
So-
The man didn't get his back of his hand.
Yeah.
I haven't driven through it, but I got
Obey.
the American Truck Simulator, and I know the speed limits are like 70, 80, whatnot.
Yeah. It was a bad deal. They fucking try to hit him with all kind of stupid charges. And I mean, there was no loss, injury, or harm done to any person. You can't injure the state. You can't injure the state of Texas. That's bullshit.
And the state
You can't injure another party.
Right. You can't injure the state either. And the state consists of all the people, and all the people don't agree with the state. So,
Man, we was looking this case up the other day about the 14th Amendment.
ratified.
You know, that's how they get you. And actually, when we looked the case up, you know, on Burn the Corporate Fiction, you know, and they're going to be out there at the International Truth Expo.
Oh, yeah.
Brian is. Yeah, he's going to be there, right? But he was going through that, and he said, well, I'm going to look at this really quick. And he looked at this case, man, that motherfucker was blacked out like a CIA document.
There's more to it, though.
The briefing on it, because it basically says the 14th Amendment was done
It
by
wasn't properly
force.
ratified. Right. Well, Federal Reserve
all
was
I'm gonna
passed by
tell you.
not even a half a dozen people while everybody was home for Christmas.
And it's voluntary.
But
But when
you
they
know how we
force your
volunteer-
hand, what
you
can
know
you
how
do?
You know how we
I know.
volunteer without knowing it?
Between force and voluntary, right?
Yeah, but you know you could be tricked into volunteering by saying, yes, I'm a citizen and not a national, even though we're both, but a national has rights and a citizen
So-
doesn't.
But anyway, hey man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for having me on. We'll be listening in the background.
All right, brother.
Like I said, I'll be doing some lives from there. Me and Tony will get what you call it earlier. What was that?
On the scene footage. On the scene live field reporter at the fucking conference, non-conference.
There you go. Debunking the shield, right?
That's right.
Okay, I'm out of here, man. Thanks for
See
having
you,
me.
Carl.
Peace, chick, grace, keep it flat. FB Nation is out.
You said Tommy tasted testes. Yeah, Tommy Tell the Truth is the guy's real name on YouTube. You may know who he is. He gets around in small circles, usually like testicles. He likes talking about D's. Yeah, commercial sound and video stole. Is this damn? I gotta remove from stage. There we go. But yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be doing trivia tonight, but I didn't get very many trivia questions, and I also did a show with Rico here before this show, so I'm just kind of hanging out and easing into it. You know what I'm saying? I did have a kind of a trivia there. I didn't have time to look up shit. I've been just going all day, went on a walk. I had a big buck deer jump out in front of me. That fucking thing was huge, man. He comes from the right side of the road over to the left side. He fucking sprung up out into the road, fucking big old rack, man. Nice one. Nice and ready to be fired at. Hopefully he makes it through. He might not make it very long.
Oh, he was actually hit?
No, I didn't hit him. I'm just saying he might not make it very long during deer season. You know?
Yeah.
What video was you talking about in chat? You had a YouTube video you talking about.
That was this scientist, and I think his last name was Foster, a gray-haired guy talking to some Australian news guy, like a CBS News back in the 60s or some crap, and he was the one that said that it wasn't just him, but that they'd known for a while the moon is plasma and nobody's landing on it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was the one that Dave put up on his app, that link. That's the one I found when I looked at my YouTube history, but I have the original downloaded and saved.
Oh, was that the guy that was like standing there like on a cliff by the ocean and they were talking and the wind was blowing their hair around and shit?
Yeah, he's constantly messing with his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know that they know for sure what the fuck it is, or it's a projection, I mean, or something. I don't know, I mean.
Until they know we ain't been there.
You're right, yeah, That footage that they showed us, and then you got footage of India and all their fake footage. India, China, all those countries over in the Middle East, Far East.
I got better cheap video games on my Steam than that.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. Yeah, get Andrew to chime in. He's got trivia for days, for weeks even. Yeah? Well, you know, we're figuring out the trivia show.
Anyways,
I promise I'll have 10 questions for sure for next week's show.
As far as this American, freedom and all that stuff, the cops do it too. Because the one time I got hassled a few years ago, the first thing they asked is, "Oh, you was sovereign or whatever?" And you don't want to use that term, sovereign. They just assume shoot you on the spot. You could be free and not be a sovereign. Sovereign is crap. Turn off my TV. What TV?
There's a TV playing in the background or some kind of video
Talk
noise
radio on
or
another laptop.
Yeah,
I can
that's
turn it down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty loud. It's picking that up more so than you. We'll be right back. I'm gonna take a break here and play y'all this little this karaoke. By
Can't believe the mic is that sensitive.
Yeah, I know, man. It is. Hold tight. I'm gonna play a song. I sang karaoke in Las Vegas Flattoberfest 2023. Should have been there. This is me. Yeah, so there's that. Look, the music in there was super fucking loud, okay? Like the music to the karaoke was like it was louder than the actual song that was playing, so you couldn't hear the fucking song and the lyrics very good because the sound was like too loud. Commercial sound and video. I don't know where the fuck you're at now, but you were there and had it set up. So, see, they fucking know that's the voice of a goddamn angel right there. Right. But anyway, if you go back and listen to that video, you will hear that the mic's too hot. I don't realize it because I've had a few, but the mic's too hot, so I need to hold it a little bit further away. And like I said, the music itself was louder than what you could hear the words. Or I couldn't barely hear the song being sung. You know, it's karaoke. You're supposed to be singing along with the fucking song, I thought, but it was kind of hard to hear it. You know. I don't know, it could be me. Maybe I'm fucked up. Look, here we go. I got him. I knew it. I knew I'd get him out of the fucking woods. We threw the karaoke controls at Crumb and was like, here, you run this. Turns out Crumb was quite the MC and host. He was a good MC and host, I'll give him that, but yeah, there was a little bit of fuckery going on with the sound and volume guys there. I think y'all sabotaged me. They sabotaged me, Donald. Saw it boiled down to.
It wasn't a good place for audio.
No. Well, you know. What are you gonna do? I did the best with what I had, Donald.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not criticizing.
You can't turn shit into a shit sandwich and expect it to smell good. Just, it's gonna be shitty. Shitty pay. Tastes like shit. Turn the page. Well, you know good, Don. Anything?
What am I doing?
I said, what do you know good? Are you stand for rights, freedoms, principles, and flat Earth? Is that what you believe in too?
Yeah, of course. Here, I'll
Well,
show you.
you'll get along good around here then.
Here, I'm gonna send you a link.
All right.
I could. I lost that freaking. I gotta find this again. I got too many
Anywhere.
windows.
Oh, Fatheads. Fatheads has got a meetup too in Colorado. Fucking put it up there a minute ago. I'll go find it.
I got too
Stop
many
looking at
windows.
any of
and
these
tabs
packages.
open.
That's not the one, Fathead. It's not what I was talking about, but you know.
Crap.
Where does NDV get all his flannels? It's a select flannel company, okay? I told you I'd have to kill you. No, it's Dixon Flannels, D-I-X-X-O-N, Dixon Flannels. It's kind of like Earl Jean Dickens, Hot Dickens cider.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He makes
Dickens
really good cider. It's Earl Jean Dickens, Hot Dickens cider.
I do
Yeah.
like hot cider this time of year.
Yeah, you ever
Hot
had Earl
spiced
Jean?
cider. No.
I ain't never had Earl Jean's either, but Earl Jean's Hot Dickens cider is some really good cider.
I'm not interested in the dick part.
That's fucking hilarious. Where the fuck is that at?
I can't find the right window in the tab.
Fatheads. Yeah. I'm looking for your fucking meetup, Fatheads. I seen it earlier. I thought I put it up there. I do not see it. I had a deer jump my entire Honda Civic back in the day. Cleared it, Rico said. Daniel. Yeah, come to Colorado in June. He's got a meetup there.
Okay, they're kind of close.
Rico, Sunboro. Yeah, he has Dixon Flannels. Oh, there it is. Jim in the Plane. That's it. Jim in the Plane. Lowry went there, Nico. Tony Coriolis, my on-field scene reporter. He was there. Some several. I fucking think Roger Ledwell. He show up. I think that's what y'all might have said. Oh, Raj. But no, man. I had a. How much dealings lately have you had with the courts or cops or any of that shit? Do you get out much? Do you interact much?
Me? I avoid them.
All right. Well, that's your best. That's your best case scenario. And if you do have to encounter them, you're best not to say very much at all.
Yeah, I don't want to give them the time of day.
Yeah. Yeah, I had do I?
I cannot find the tab that we're in because I've got so many windows with so many tabs open. I cannot find us.
Oh, the one that you jumped in?
Yeah.
Well, he'll start. I guess you can't close them out, but
Yeah, my luck, I closed the wrong one. You know, when you open to a full window, I've got a wide monitor, 30 inches.
yeah.
You see the tab that's active, and I don't see it on all these freaking windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows, and I can't find us.
Yeah, he's in Colorado too. Colorado's it's a pretty state, man. I think everybody should go to Colorado and see the Colorado Rocky Mountains. They're pretty intimidating. They're pretty big and just I don't know. They're different. You know, I grew up all around the Appalachian Mountains and northeast down to the south, and then back out, seen the ones out west, Mount Hood. Even all those Mount Hood and all those, not that way, there's just like a mountain just sticking up out of the earth. It's kind of like flat all the way around it, but then there's like a mountain, like a peak coming up out of it. It's kind of, I like to go back and see all those because they're kind of on the Pacific, the west side there on the Pacific, not on the ocean, but I mean, maybe a couple of them are, but you got Mount Shasta, Mount Hood, but the mountains, they don't, they're not like the Colorado Rocky Mountains, like where there's a bunch of mountains together in it. You know, you're fucking 10,000 feet and you don't even know it because there's still mountain earth still above you. You know, it's pretty wild.
This is insane.
Insane in the membrane.
What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
That's how Stone Mountain is? Yeah. I think that's over near Charlotte, isn't it? Commercial Sound and Video. I think that's the name of it, Stone Mountain. Just a hunk of granite out of nowhere, yeah. Kind of weird how that goes that way. Yeah, DJ, he made the thumbnail this week. He's been on a flat earth meetup, I guess, out there in LA or something. So he was busy tonight doing that. Yeah. My old boy Zulu here, he used to run a trivia show, and he'd have trivia questions on Friday nights. There's nothing scenic here.
Yeah, I subscribe to like hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels. I follow the political stuff that's going on in the Middle East and in the world, and
Yeah.
I don't have time to just be devoted to one subject, and I don't have time to cover everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. There's not enough time in the day, really. I mean, well, plus, I mean, the fucking time change deal. I mean, only the time change in the fall, yeah, you get to sleep kind of like an extra hour for an extra day, but it like fucks up your next day because you eat lunch. You eat lunch later than you normally would because it's usually 12, but it's 11. And then like you're hungry at dinner time because it's like still almost 7, but it's almost 6. So, or it's like it was almost 7, but now it's almost just 6. So your body's used to already eating at that time. So the time change fucks everything up. I don't know why they can't just leave it as is. The sun's going to come back and do the same goddamn thing it did last year. So why are you fucking with the time? I'll tell you why they're fucking with the time. They're fucking with the time so they can fuck with everybody's biological clocks and mess everybody up. And that's why there's a fall flu season and a spring flu season, because they fall backwards and they spring forward. So when they do that, it messes up everybody's shit and gets them off kilter. And it doesn't take much to get a human being's system and patterns and habits changed and messed up to where it's kind of gets them out of balance and out of rhythm, and it gets them sick. Ta-da!
You know what I'm wondering? Like down in the southern part of the United States, does it get dark just as early as it does up here in the Northeast? I think it gets dark sooner up here. The days are so damn short, you might as well be in Alaska.
I know. Yeah. I thought the same thing. I mean,
the closer you get to the equator, the longer the day should be.
that's what I'm thinking. Has anybody really looked into that and checked that out and seen how long you should definitely have more sunlight there than but
It's more balanced at the equator when you think about it. If you look at the picture of the map of the world, I'm not going to say globe, where
Yeah.
most of the desert type places are all along the equator.
Yeah.
So that's because the sun is always there more than anywhere else. And I can't
Yeah.
find this.
That's all
But
right.
this-
It'll come to you.
What does the StreamYard tab look like? Because with the YouTube turned down, I don't see active YouTube, you know?
Oh no, yeah. Tough to say, because if you're on
Oh!
a laptop
I
or if you're on a desktop with a monitor, it's just there's different ways of viewing it in different ways. So
I found it. Now to find the other one I had. At least now I know where it is.
Yeah, at 6 o'clock, it's dark, man. That sun is falling out faster and faster and faster. That's fucking, the rapid pace of it falling out and away from the center is amazing if you just look at it just for a few days. I mean, and then when they do the time change, I mean, it gets dark fucking an hour earlier and you're like, whoa, what happened to the day? And then the daylight's gone and it's night, and then it's, next thing you know, it's 10:20, but it's actually 11:20 because they changed the fucking time on us.
Okay, I got that link. I'm gonna paste it in the chat here. I think it's gonna go out to the main chat.
Oh, okay.
But get these PDFs and listen to this guy's show and shit, and you'll understand. Even though Saab's son is smart and is winning against the system, he's still not right about calling himself sovereign and other things he's doing. But
yeah, I agree. I don't quite understand or go along with everything because I'll be linking to it. Should be in there. Let me put it right here. There we go. Share. No, I like what he's doing. I like his main agenda, and then I agree with a lot of things he says.
Yeah.
But
you gotta do it the
it's
right
almost
way.
like he's still volunteering his time, and he's still volunteering his efforts to a system that doesn't give a fuck about what he says or thinks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's this guy. His name is Freeman. Something Freeman. Boy, he's got balls and puts them on the spot.
Oh
You
yeah.
ever seen him?
Yes.
James Freeman or something?
James Freeman. Yes. Yeah, I've seen some of his videos and stuff, and I want to say he may have been arrested a few times.
Yeah, he just recently had some issues. But the thing
Well, I'm
is,
just going to say
this
this: getting arrested doesn't make you brave or smart.
No.
Okay.
But you can't fight it either if they're gonna.
Right.
They could just drop you on the spot and bury you.
I got a video on my YouTube channel, bro, where I interacted with the police right here in my garage in my house. He come to my house and fucking tried to give me a leaving the scene of an accident ticket citation to appear at court. So I got the cop on record giving me the fucking thing and me telling him he's fucking wrong for it. And then he tells me he has to do it because his SARS will be mad at him if he doesn't do it. I'm like, but that's your discretion. Your discretion should be that that's bullshit, and the guy called in on me fraudulently and wasted your fucking time and mine and lied about it. And you're just going to give me the ticket for it because you're butthurt because you had to fucking do this? You know, I don't know. I mean, so I go to court. I didn't go to court to the first date, the date that was on the paperwork. I never signed any of the paperwork. I never agreed to his fucking bullshit charge. So I didn't go to court the first day, and the court clerk's secretary texts me and says, where was you at, through a Facebook Messenger, and want to know why I didn't show up for some shit like that. And I'm like, because I tried to get it worked out with the people beforehand and like tell them that it was nonsense. It's not even an issue, you know, like what are y'all doing here? Well, they wanted me to come back on July 3rd, 2 days later, or they're going to have to put a bench warrant out for me. We'll come to find out that's bullshit because they wouldn't have done none of it if I just didn't show up to begin with, like I did the first time. So I show up. They say they're going to have another court hearing in October, like fucking month and a half later over it, because they couldn't understand what I was trying to tell them in court that day that I went. Like, y'all are wasting your time. There's no charges here. There's no loss, injury, or harm. Your statute, policy, and code does not apply to me, and the things that you said happened did not happen. You got no witness. You got nobody that's here to testify against me.
They don't want to understand you. They want you to stand under them.
Right. No, but I didn't do that. I was over there with one of their fucking county attorneys looking through 2 different law books to try to look up the charges that they made up to see if they held any water, and they didn't. So I come back again on that October date, and I put that video on my YouTube channel. This about me going to court. It's like a 10-minute video. It's the whole fucking video of me standing there and not arguing with the judge, but telling them as a man how the fuck it's going to go and how it was and how it's going to be. And I didn't go back after that, and they dismissed it with prejudice and expunged it off any records anywhere. And I never signed any paperwork. I never agreed or did anything with them. And I stayed in honor. I stayed in honor, had a calm demeanor the whole time.
I
Just
really
like I'm
don't wanna
talking
talk
right
about
now.
my experience.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't raise my voice. I didn't get irate. If they said something I didn't agree with, I was just like, well, that's not true. But, you know. I mean, they want to test you. It's like almost like the devil testing you to see if you'll fucking act out. And if you act out, they'll fucking sure jerk your ass up.
Well, I never had a lawyer of my own. I had public pretenders.
Yeah, she tried to get me to have one. She told me
And they forced it
on
on
the date on October that it's highly suggested. They was gonna have a fucking trial over it, dude. I'm like, y'all are fucking stupid. There's no way you need a trial over this charge, non-charge.
Well, I don't know if I've ever typed it much in the chats when we're talking flat earth and stuff, but in other chats, whether it's Judge Napolitano or all those other shows that are on, I'm always typing that the Constitution, put a dash between con and institution.
Right.
We were better under the Articles of Confederation, and that was only supposed to be amended, not trashed and replaced with the crap that they screwed us with. Because that's all written in legalese where they can do whatever they damn please.
Yep. That's why they're practicing on the bench and they're practicing lawyers.
And they're practicing doctors too.
Exactly.
Well, anyways,
And words have meaning.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, the bottom line is you just don't have to contract with them. You know?
But we all have in ways.
I know.
It's basically rescinding all that crap.
But that's before we knew. They tricked us into consenting into their bullshit.
You know,
Once as a living man, I understand that as long as I don't contract with them.
When I was in 4th grade, they had us fill out the papers for a social security number. I didn't have one until then. I didn't know what the hell I was filling out. Yeah. It's like, what the hell
When you
is
was in
that?
4th grade, they had you fill out the social security paperwork to get a
class.
social security number.
In class.
No
In grade
shit.
school.
Well, I think I've had one, but I feel like I had to fill out some kind of fucking paperwork or something to get something whenever I was in school. But I don't think it was social security card or, you know, but it was something similar to that. That's weird.
To go on a field trip, get assigned by your parents.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. No, I don't know. It seemed like it was something governmental related or something, you know?
Now it's government school. You better have homeschooling.
Oh, man. They slave you up real good. They slave
I'm
you up
sorry.
real good in the fucking public slave system.
Cubby, I'm sorry, did I offend you? I don't know if you're a school teacher or what. I didn't say
Oh,
all teachers are bad, but
he's joking, man. You can't offend him.
I'm wondering if Cubby looked at that video I told him about yet.
See, he's laughing
I told
now.
everybody. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. He can't be fucking offended. People who are easily offended are, well,
Thin-skinned and
let's just say they're probably globies, okay? Globies are easily offended.
NPCs.
Yeah, NPCs, fucking. A lot of lefties are easily offended too. People who are lefties, you know,
Snowflakes.
dry, don't have a sense of humor. They're easily offended.
It's like if I was running a channel, these people that are given a chance and stuff, that are Globies and stuff, they be kicked and banned. Like, I'm too old. I don't have time for that crap.
Oh no. Yeah, we may have to postpone this week's grand prize winner for the trivia contest. We're gonna have to postpone that gift for next week because we have a tie this week on trivia, folks. There's been a tie. We gotta recount the votes. We gotta check our voting machines, and we gotta recheck everything because we'll just have to. Kind of like a lottery, you know. It just rolls over.
Rico's commenting on my beard. I used to have my beard about down to my belly button, and my hair was down that far on my back, and I had to put it like in a braided ponytail because it would just get all snarly if it wasn't braided or in a ponytail. That was years ago.
I think Rico wants to braid your beard.
It's not long enough yet. It was long, I'm serious. It was just about to my belly button. Would have went into the witness protection program for what?
I don't know.
It's too much of a hassle to shave unless you got a good electric razor.
Yeah. Here's a little clip of Zulu calling in to Strange World, which will be on Tuesday night. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Because he does. He gets offended. He gets worked up. And he's the diva. He's in a permanent green room where he is. All right, let's do 845 because you know it's getting late. Sun's getting real low. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. With special guest Stephen Carpenter.
New York. With Stephen Carpenter in New York. What up? You just, oh my God, you threw me off. That was good
That's
comment.
because I tried it.
Oh my God. How you doing, Stephen, Mark, Karen, Peanut?
Good.
Good show. Good fucking show. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Good discussion.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, thank you, good night. No, I had a couple things real quick. First off, no, not 2023 again, Mark. That would be horrible. Oh my God, fuck that. I don't want to go through that shit again. 2024 is where it's at. This is going to be the year. This will be, I think we'll get to see the special effects and maybe some good stuff will happen. I don't know.
The special effects.
Yes. I mean, it's all been a big joke and nothing's happened. I mean, not that I want to see people dead, but damn it, all the fear porn and there's no bodies in the street, no military trucks running down the road. I mean, it's all just fear porn.
I don't mind Project Bluebeam as long as it's done well. You know, as long as it's good production.
Yes. I agree with that. Good. Absolutely. Oh.
My boy Zulu won. He said them comments just probably, I don't know, 6 months, 5 months, and he was talking about how good 2024 was, and he passed away, man, last December 4th, I think it was.
I never got a chance to know.
You never got to see, you never got to meet Zulu?
No.
Oh man, you missed a funny, comical, mad, pissed off, throat punching New Yorker. He's a Puerto Rican too. Yeah.
No, I think I'd seen him. It might have been on a show or something, but I never really got to know.
Yeah.
To know him.
Oh man. I think he was like 58 maybe.
Young.
58, I think. And I think he was like about 10 years older than me.
I'm getting old. It sucks. Mid-60s.
Yeah, well, you know. There's getting old and then there's fucking dying, so. I prefer getting old. I mean, fuck it. What are you gonna do? Yes, he did, Rachel. He sure fucking did. He had the Barry White. He had the Frank Sinatra. Start spreading the news.
I think I still have Barry White, copy of Barry White CDs I had. I don't have the CDs anymore though.
Yep. Yeah, I turned 48 November 25th, Rico. I'm still currently 47, allegedly. That's what I was told. I don't know. I wasn't there when I was born. So I can't verify, non-verify. But you know.
Hey, I hate that my eyesight sucks. I'm always using readers. I can't.
Here's the. Oh no. I can read. I just gotta take my damn glasses off because I can't see far away. So see up close right here. Gotta take my glasses off, but to see far away, I gotta have them on. It's kind of fucked up. This was us the same right before Hulu died too, right here last year. Yeah, I guess it was 2024. We went to Atlantic City and had a little meetup with him.
140, that's fucking high as shit. Yeah. If it is even 140.
What happened? There's Zulu right there. Zulu. There I am. There's Tony. Matrix 1.
Just so you know, you got another fire dragon over here.
Fire dragon? Fire horse. Fire snake, fire dragon. Fire horse.
Firecracker.
Fireball.
I stomped the snake.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Light her up?
Metal
I
rack.
think we're gonna go to the beach.
Metal.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where was that, Las Vegas?
No, that one was Atlantic City, New Jersey. That was right outside the casino hotel area there. We was outside puffing on a cigarette.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the good old days. Now, we just carry on. What part of the country you live in? East, north, south, west?
Corrupticate.
Where?
Corrupticate.
Oh, Corrupticate. I got you. Yeah, well, that's the same there as it is here.
Same as Rachel, I believe.
Oh yeah, Rachel. Yeah, she's around the Connecticut, Corrupticate, and you know, all around.
Anybody else want to come up?
They're just chit-chatting.
Yeah, there's some good pizza places. She's saying it sucks up here.
Uh-oh, you got to tell her about the right pizza place.
Well, it's not cheap anymore, so I don't even think about eating out.
I'd like to have a fucking pizza right now. That'd be great.
I'm on EBT food stamps, so I don't even know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, I know. Well, the government's been shut down, so they're pretty much telling everybody, Rachel, that, you know, remember the government said they was going to shut down and everybody's going to starve? Well, here it is. Here's the beginning of it.
Yeah, Rachel, the answer you south of you. Not far south.
And the first and second happened to be on a weekend. I don't know if that matters or not, but you know they know the numbers. And I don't know if people who have been getting any food assistance, if they still got anything, or they're out, or if they reloaded them, or.
Most people go through their money, but the thing is, when I applied and stuff, and I was like living in a shelter, or even like living out in the woods and homeless for a couple of years, I wasn't getting back to the house to check the mailbox and stuff, and the stuff sat there, and so everything built up. So my boot stamp level is like real high. I can go out and buy a damn car or a motorcycle with what's on my card. So they better not zero it out and start from scratch.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it kind of adds up. I think.
Because I don't waste.
You may have to spend it. Yeah, you may have to spend it before a certain time period. Like you can't just let it sit there forever. I don't think.
It doesn't sit. I shop, but I'm not going to go and spend
Right.
$1,000 shopping.
Right. Yeah, I mean you're one person. You can't buy that much fucking food. I don't think he's coming back either, Rachel. I think this is a done deal. We were talking about that on 10 Full Sombrero earlier tonight. And the government shut down, and they told you they were shutting down, and now, like, where's Trump been? Is he still been doing his little rides on the Air Force One and doing all that shit, or what? You know, is he still traveling on the government dime, or something? You know.
Yeah, well, it's just a few Democrats, including some from Connecticut here, that are holding everything up in the Senate because they want the SNAP, food stamps, whatever, this stuff to remain for the illegals, and it's like it shouldn't. I don't know. I mean, if it didn't last, if it was cut off for them, then they can go back to where they came from, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I can't leave the country if I wanted to without a passport, and I don't have a passport.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, passports are. You got some hot dockets, Larry? I'll allow some hot dockets. You know, it can be done. The docket.
Which narrative?
The docket. You know what the docket is, Tom?
No, but Rachel's saying that I bought the hype. I'm not sure which hype she's talking about. Statistically,
That's
if you
the
look at
fucking big docket around here. And we also have a little smaller version of the big docket. It's called the hot docket.
Hot dockets.
it's a play on Hot Pockets, right?
Yeah. That's right.
I still love the Chihuahua walking sideways down the street. Get another drink.
Yep. Yeah, Yo Kilo Taco Bell. Yo Kilo Taco Bell.
Cubby's always coming up on streams. Why doesn't Cubby come up? I'll drop. I'm curious if Cubby
Oh,
looked
hell,
at that video.
you can hang out. Shit, we're just shooting the shit. Talking about current events and little dockets.
Well, right now I should be installing Linux on a separate hard drive here because I'm getting off of Windows. I'm on Windows 7, but I've got a Windows 10 hard drive from a HP laptop that died on me that I got stuck in the desktop that I could hook up and run, but I've got issues. I can't get into my email on it. Never had a problem when it was in the laptop, but I just got issues going on. I've got to get back into my Steam accounts and two-factor authentication. I don't have a cell phone. I haven't had one since about 17 months now. Not this March, but the March before.
No cell phone?
No cell phone.
I bet that's... So, do you have like a wall phone or any kind of phone at all?
Nope. Got my ham radio, a little handheld. Neighbor gave me one that works.
Well, that's fucked up. I mean, that's good to have. I mean, in case these towers go down, but they put these fucking towers up with all this 5G shit everywhere. So, I mean, everywhere they could. I haven't seen a lot of new ones popping up lately, especially around here, but, and, you know, they're wanting to give people like brand new $1,000 phones or whatever. And they're wanting to.
Rachel said she'll come on. She needs a link though, but because it was up a ways.
Oh, okay.
Is it there?
What's up, Lowry?
You know, decompressing from the sombrero.
Yeah.
Trying to get my levels right here. Let's see.
Yeah, you sound a little low, but not too low.
How's that? Is that better?
That's better, yeah. Test D's.
Test D's. I think I still have that.
Link, but I couldn't.
Donald, how did you, Donald, have you been hanging out over on this channel, or how did you find us?
Who, Lowry, you're talking to me?
Yeah, Donald.
I follow all these guys.
Okay.
When I can, when I'm not watching the political stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm bouncing back and forth.
Nice.
What's up, Nico? Was that her in the background walking around?
Yeah, she's around here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said hello to you.
Hot doggets!
Hot doggets.
Hot doggets! Hot doggets!
So Chicago Cubby did watch the video.
You, Nico.
She just got back. She's playing with the cats and doing things. Yeah, it's a weird world we're in right now, huh? All this stuff.
Yeah, to say the least.
I think, you know, don't you consider yourself lucky that we got first row seats to watch it?
Well, I guess it depends on what it is.
What,
I know.
What you consider fun.
Yeah.
Interesting, but not fun.
Well, I think a lot of people are just utterly confused. You know, a group of people, generally like the middle ground, they're all confused. Like, nothing makes sense. Nothing, you know, I'm still that guy. I'm like, look, I'm still pissed off about 2020, and nobody has come out and said, we're sorry to anybody. I mean, there's been some influencers. There's been some influencers. Some of them came out and said, fuck it, we were wrong, whatever. But like, I'm just talking like people that I know in my close personal circles from New York and from Kansas and from everywhere else. I'm like, no, it's just crickets. You know, after battling that whole thing. And I only use 2020 as an example because I consider 9/11 and 2020 kind of the two big giant things that happened, you know, in the narrative over the last couple of years. And nobody wants to come out and admit it. So they'd rather choose the route of being confused and be like, well, I don't understand this. I guess it's just, no, I'm not, but I'm not letting that go. I'm like, no, you condemned me to, you know, basically a place where I'm supposed to, if I don't do the thing, I have to stay inside of a thing. You condemned that to me.
Or can't go out or anything.
Yeah, you think I'm going to let that go? It's not a thing. It doesn't hang me up. It doesn't reduce the love in my heart or anything. But I'm not going to just let that slip away. I'm like, okay, now you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm going to remind you about it. I'm going to keep it on my.
It's never going to go away now because you fucked up, and now I'm going to remind you every time that you try to make any statement about reality. I'm going to be like, until you go back to 2020 and figure that fucker out, you don't get any time with me. Your credibility is at 0 or minus. And it's funny how just the rats run to the fucking holes. They run to the crevices. Like, they run away. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, like, I guess I have a cheat code now, but it's not really a cheat code. I was just like, look, I told you what it was. You're still not admitting it. And it wasn't just me. It was like a bunch of people in this community. And that goes for, you know, Effie as well and everything else. It's like, look, we're not trying to force you into this thing. Just maybe have a look. Maybe have a look-see and see what you feel about this. And if they don't have a look-see, they're not ready. And then you're just like, okay, well, but you don't get to come at me with any sort of social statement or narrative statement of what you think the world is. You don't get to do that anymore. You lost that privilege. You lost it. Sorry, Donald, I do that sometimes. I rant.
No, that's okay. I was just subscribing to Sirius B.
Oh, Sirius B. She's a bass player in Canada. You probably should find your way down here at some point in time and hang out with all of us. I'm not saying leave Canada, and maybe Canada has better traits than where we are, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I need to get my popcorn ready.
It's first row seats.
You got any popcorn ready?
I've been eating popcorn for at least 5 years, if not 20, and I'm sure there's people out there that have been in the popcorn bowl since, before I was born. It's fun to watch it now. It's fun to watch it, sit back and watch it and look and see how people react, because there's nothing else we can do. We can just sit back and enjoy and have good conversations about it and see, and watch other people kind of, come up through the thinking ranks and figure out, don't get trapped in the ye old dichotomy trap, the left versus right, that whole thing. There's so many dichotomy traps that happen, and I think Trump was part of that, one of those dichotomy traps. I think, just a guess, but it's no, everything that happens on that stage is clown. It's just clown. It's just total clownship. They contradict what they're saying over and over again. It's like loosh farming on steroids. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to say something else over here, then I'm going to say something else over here. They just keep doing it until people are like, I have no idea what they mean. Well, why are we even paying attention to it? Why do we care?
Douche farming.
Loosh farming.
Douche farming.
Or douche farming, as Nico says. I don't know.
What's up, Rach?
Hey, what's up? Yeah,
goddamn cheese I got here.
Where's this?
Yeah, I just don't know how anybody's buying anything anymore. Anything in the media, anything. And people can't be like, oh, it's the mainstream media, you can't listen to them. But there is no other media, because the mainstream alternative media is the mainstream media now. Because the big channels on YouTube, all they do is talk about the mainstream narrative. They don't say it's fake. So, because if they say it's fake, they'll lose all their subs. All these people, the big, all the people that have millions of subs and they're making a living off YouTube. I'm not talking about flat earthers. I'm talking about just the YouTube media out there. And these people are heavily respected now. And they're respected because they're smoking pot and cursing, but still talking about the mainstream narrative. So they are the mainstream narrative. You're not going to get you're not going to get an alternative view on alternative media, because alternative media is the mainstream media. They say the exact same thing. So what you're doing is you're buying a Big Mac from someone in the parking lot of McDonald's because that person doesn't want to go into McDonald's. It's the same thing.
A lot of it is. I agree.
Everything is a script. There isn't one thing. So the whole Charlie Kirk thing, right? So no one's saying it's fake. Nobody's saying it's fake.
I did. I did as soon as I saw it, Rachel.
I know, but no, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the anybody in any kind of media that has a big following, like the big YouTubers that make their money. They're never going to say it's fake. They'll say oh, this is anomalies and stuff. So all the ballistic tests of all these people that have guns, I don't know shit about guns, right?
No, I do.
I know you guys do. I shot a .22 rifle once in my life. That's it, right? And I shot a fishing line down, but I didn't mean to do it. The fishing line was holding up like targets, and I shot the fishing line. But that was crazy. But yes. So like, all these people with ballistic tests, they're just like, so they're using a ballistic dummy, and it's ripping it to soup. So that doesn't mean anything. There isn't.
Yeah, it does.
I grew up with one of the main. He's retired now, but his name is John Paolucci. He was one of the main forensics guys in New York City. Like, he was like famous, and he even went to like other countries. They hired him to solve murders and shit. He was like, he was on like 60 Minutes or some shit. I grew up with that guy. So where are the guys like him that just come out and say like, well, that's not the way ballistics works? You know, like, there's no magic spine or neck muscle.
There was one guy, an older guy, that saw where somebody played. Lowry, you might have played it. Somebody played it. It was an older guy, and he come out and said that he didn't want to like go against this or go against the narrative or go against what's being said, but he thinks it's like fake or just fucking name. He's got some kind of talk show.
Yeah, but
y'all know what I'm talking about?
No, but I've seen a lot. I've seen like a lot of hunters. I've seen a lot of ex-military snipers and shit, and they don't come out and say, oh, that shit didn't happen, it's impossible. They just say like, oh, there's a lot of, it's a lot of shit, wrong with the story.
JFK shit.
But it's just, forget the evidence, right? Forget any evidence. Forget like you ever saw anything about it, right? Let's talk about police procedure. So police procedure doesn't vary, okay? And we're led to believe through all these bullshit events, through like our entire life of what we've been witnessing, all this staged shit, right? Somehow during the biggest things in history, they didn't follow procedure.
No crime scene.
So right there, that's it. It's fake. Because
yeah, well, that should tell you everything you need to know, Rachel, because it's just psyop after psyop, layered and layered. Nothing is as it seems at all, period. But they want to give you little bullets of truth to get you to believe and then get you trapped back in this dichotomy trap. Oh, it could have happened. No, it's just all fucking fake. It's fucking fake from top to bottom. Fake. Fuck. It's fake as fuck.
Yeah,
all the way down.
Karen used to scream at me because I said, she's like, oh, you think literally everything is fake, and I'm like, it is.
Off the Black Mirror, you think about how much money on the Black Mirror. When I say the Black Mirror, meaning television, computer screens, anything else that comes off of that. If you want to be capitalistic about how you're not only controlling people but generating income through the black screen, which is broadcasting, mainstream media, internet, whatever, you don't leave anything to chance. It is all profit and all control. There's no truth in it. As a matter of fact, if you look at modern broadcast, news broadcasts, when an actual event happens that's real, that like somebody shot up a bank or something like that, they almost don't even know how to report it. You could see them kind of stuttering over their words, and they're like, they don't really know how to set the narrative, because these people that read teleprompters in front of a television screen or in front of when they're talking to the camera, they're like, they don't know what to do. They're like, and more details to follow, and this and that. But where it's the steady mainstream thread that's coming through their teleprompter, they're easy on it. As a matter of fact, news organizations would love if there was like news events to report on every day, which there are, but they don't look for them. They're just actors on a screen, right? They're just actors on a screen. It's fake all the fucking way, up and down, left and right. They almost want real events to happen. Like if you even call weather events real events, it's a whole other show, but they want something to happen, so they have something to report on that's actually real, so they can actually be a journalist instead of being an actor.
They were so, Lowry, to your point, they were so needing something to report on that they reported on Jamaica in that big category, whatever hurricane that hit Jamaica. Oh, hell yeah,
and they dripped that shit for a week. They dripped it for a week. They're like, oh my God, finally we get something to do that's real. It's not a fucking script that we're reading. And you can see it in their eyes. You can see it like, oh, apparently somebody shot up a bank, and then they're like, then they actually have to be a journalist and be like a reporter, and they suck at it. They're like, oh fuck, how do we do this? And we were like, oh, then they do their little pose in front of the screen and like they do this, but that's what it's all fake, and I mean all fake as in coming off the Black Mirror. Not life isn't fake. The thing that comes off the Black Mirror, for the most part, 98%, it's all bullshit psyop. There you go. That's it. That's my rant.
They went too far though.
I used to have a 7-foot satellite dish. I had the C and KU band, and on the KU band you could watch the live news feeds and stuff. And it wasn't even stuff that was making it to the news. This was like them rehearsing. It's like, let's do it again and stuff. But when they were all saying the same damn thing on all the channels, if you had 8 channels with all the 8 major things, and the news stories are the same word for word, it's all crap.
Yeah, giant script.
Well, yeah, on my Rachel New York Truth channel, I busted the Rona stuff so much that I would show up and they would just leave. They're like, "Oh, she's here again." Fuck. Like I have videos of it. I'm shutting down their fakery. I shut them down so much. It's all on my channel. I have such shit. I have like shit for followers, but that's my old channel. I don't even have access to it anymore. But all the Rona stuff's out there on Rachel New York.
Is it still on that channel?
Rachel New York Truth. I have all kinds of videos. I've climbed in the Eyewitness News van, and my fucking phone camera was like resting on the guy's shoulder, like literally. He didn't even know I was there. He did hospital fakery at NYU Langone, right? And then he was editing the fake bullshit. I climbed in the van and my phone is on his fucking shoulder. I'm in the van, and I'm filming and recording what he's editing, because he's got the thing up and it's ready to go out, the satellite thing, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
The fucking umbrella on the van. I climbed in the van. Yeah, I was crazy.
He didn't care. He thought you was like part of the show.
He didn't know I was there. He didn't know I was there. He was so busy editing with this with his fucking, he had a bunch of screens, like real official, like an Eyewitness News fucking truck. And there's times I just completely shut him down because I showed up so much. But the whole thing is, see, now they played their cards. It's oversaturation. It's oversaturation now. So they're trying to keep people in fear, but people are not. They're not afraid. They just don't care anymore. They're just numb. They're numb. They don't care what happens. You could say like, oh, Trump got shot in the ear and his fucking ear grew back, and then I say shit like this. Okay, forget the evidence. Forget the evidence, right? About like his ear growing back, if you want to say that's evidence, right?
Yeah.
Where's the police procedure?
He's like a fucking gremlin. He's a fucking gremlin.
Let's go back to the procedure, right? Let's go back to the procedure. So the procedure is, Secret Service is not going to let the guy stand up and go, yeah, you didn't get me, bitch, They're gonna,
no.
If he got shot, or even close to shot, if they heard a fucking shot, they would have kept his ass down on the fucking ground. They're not going to let him pop the fuck back up. And what is he like? Is he like so strong that he's overpowering Secret Service guys, and they're like, oh, get out of my way, I got to get up and show you didn't get me, That's not procedure. So forget, in all these events, forget what you're seeing or hearing, even though it's really ridiculous. And they're making it ridiculous because they're mocking us. But the thing is, go by the procedure, the abandoned police procedure. So why? Where are the cops, the former cops, the former everybody?
They should be saying something. But they're part of the clique.
They're all cops are Masons.
Yes, they're 33. It had 33 all over it, guys. It had 33 hours to catch the fucking fake killer. 33. Goddamn, come on.
Every time I bust.
I just want to say something though about scars, right? I got a little scar on my nose. It was from hot plastic from an ice bag I picked up to throw in a fire, and I went, and the piece of plastic burnt. That scar, that never healed. So how does an ear heal like that?
Yeah, but people are stupid to believe anything. But you also got to believe that all these huge things, procedure was completely abandoned. So you're not going to believe that. No matter what happens, I don't think the Secret Service is going to go against protocol, no matter what. Because they're so trained, and they're so second nature to just do this. Aren't they supposed to train for like the president getting shot? Wouldn't they train for that? Like,
I don't know.
Isn't like the main thing for their job is protect the
they're supposed to
president?
throw
So they're
themselves
gonna
in front
like
of a
let
bullet.
him stand up after he got shot, or even if they heard a shot like a mile a fucking way. That's abandoning standard protocol, which is not going to happen. So even if you believe the ridiculous stories, then you also have to believe that there's abandoned protocol too, which is not believable.
Well, Kennedy was all screwed up too. Hey, let's slow the car down.
Yeah. But see back then though. Back then when when I was a kid, there was Channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 11, and 13, and that UHF shit that never fucking worked, and that was it. And like and then cable came, by the time cable came out, I was like a teenager, like cable TV.
Never had cable.
But so yeah, I didn't have cable for
It was a
long,
rip-off.
but I never played video games. But the thing is,
Me either.
the thing is, back then, like in Kennedy time and stuff, Kennedy was like a year before I was born, but back then, you did have people's attention because they were glued to the couple of stations. They were glued to it, so they're like, oh shit, the Kennedy thing, But now I don't even think people would care. Now it's so saturated. This is crazy. Like 2 years ago, they actually said, the Congress said that UFOs were real. What Roswell happened, and we've been using alien technology since Roswell, and no one even cared. They said it, and no one cared. Remember that shit when they were faking the aliens over Jersey and all that shit? Remember all that? They were like UFOs everywhere, and they we don't know what they're. Remember they were like on the Hudson River, and they were just like, oh, we don't know what they are, but maybe they're aliens observing us. And then they actually came out and said they were aliens, and no one cared. So now it's oversaturation, and you could literally say that Godzilla like kicked down Tokyo like for real, and people wouldn't care. People are numb. The news doesn't mean anything anymore, and
maybe if they go hungry, they'll wake up or get mad and start fighting each other.
Whatever they've done, it worked, because there will be no fight. This is the reset. The government's not going to open up. They're counting on everyone rioting and all that shit.
Right.
And they're not gonna riot because everybody's a bunch of pussies.
That's what I think.
No, who's gonna riot?
Nobody.
The revolution will not be televised because the revolution is not going to happen. Like for real. Okay, so I'm post-op transsexual, and I have no more testosterone at all whatsoever. But testosterone, when I did have it, it was a good thing.
I joined that right there.
Yeah. So
I think I need more because I feel tired a lot.
Testosterone is a magical thing.
I'm all for it.
Because it's like really, it gives you, it gives you the will to fight, and without it, you're weaker. You got no real drive and shit. And I don't see I don't see any men that are gonna fight. Like all the tough guys that. I actually know a lot of motherfuckers. I'm from New York, but I knew people in Connecticut from back in the day, ex-band members of mine and stuff. And they straight up were planning for shit to go down under Obama. They were like, oh, if the government comes against the country, the people, like Oath Keepers and shit, and those people. I knew some of those people. And they were like, oh, if it goes down, we're ready. We got a whole plan. We've been trained by, special forces. Like, for real. They were, like, set. They had, like, cabins and safe houses and ammo, all kinds of shit. And now those people love Trump. So when the government is coming
choice,
against
but
when the government
why
actually
vote?
is coming against the people, they're like, yay, because it's Trump. So
Doesn't matter
figure
which it is.
figure that shit out. I compare it to like the Yankees and the Red Sox. Like anytime, right? And so the Yankees. Yankee fans always are like, oh, fuck the Red Sox, right? And Red Sox are like, fuck the Yankees, right? But if a Yankee goes to the Red Sox, they love him. And if like a Red Sox guy comes to the Yankees, they love him. So they don't really care about the person or the person. They only care about the uniform. So no matter what Republican, I'm a revolutionary, so I'm against government completely. So
He said
completely.
Rachel in New York, you'd be Jamaican. I don't think there's any Jamaicans named Rachel.
But see, I don't know if you've ever followed this guy Larkin Rose. This guy
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Larkin Rose on YouTube. He's for real. He's like no government. He's like, if you believe in any government, you believe on being a slave. And government is the problem. He's like totally, he's cool. His stuff is cool. But the whole thing, he doesn't what? He doesn't call out shit.
He doesn't believe in he refuses flat Earth, just like Professor Jim Fetzer does. Larkin used to have a show on RBN, and Professor Fetzer does have a show on it. He does good stuff on current stuff, but not flat Earth. Even
I know,
we didn't go to the moon.
Like, look at Passio. Passio, he's a Glober. That's just disappointing. But the thing is, like, in terms of
that means you can't trust them.
Yeah, that's true. And anyone who's real big, like super big, you can't trust. And no one's gonna even these people. Like, I've been watching YouTube, like these ex-military guys who really know their shit about guns and everything, and they're doing the ballistic tests and everything. They're not coming out and saying it was a fake event. They're like, because if they officially do, they're going to lose followers. But I don't know how. That's why
but why did they do the test if they got the results back that show that it's fake?
They want to say
that.
They want to say it without. They want to say it. They want to say it without saying it. I think.
Yeah.
And I guess
Maybe. I mean, I see what you're saying though. They will. If they come out and say it was fake and King Charlie got killed, didn't get killed, then.
And if we say if it's just like flat Earth, we say flat Earth, and I was on Vika's show before for a little while because I missed most of the show, but I was on for a little while. There's a lot of people that think flat earthers are they're
retards.
No, but I'm saying most people do. Like if you bring up flat Earth, you've been trained. People have been trained to mock us. But the thing is, a lot of flat earthers think that we're more important than we are. Like, oh, the government's going to come after the flat earthers and stuff. I'm like, why are you going to come after? They already think we're a joke. Everybody thinks we're a joke. To believe that we're not going millions of miles an hour in different directions.
Well, look at how most of the flat earthers act. I mean,
yeah.
And
if they fucking act like they had some sense.
True or false? Most flat earthers are Jesus freaks and Trump fans. Yes or no?
I mean, yeah, I can't disagree with that.
So we're fucked. If you're a Jesus freak and you believe a Masonic book of a comic book. People are referencing like the Bible like it happened. People reference fucking Star Wars like it happened. You notice that? People are like, oh, the Force. I'm like, the Force is nothing, you fucking moron. I actually had a roommate that was like, oh, the Force. I'm like, do you know that there's no... I said, you know what Force is? I said, it's like physics. It's not like a fucking superpower. You know what I mean? You're not going to reach across and get a pencil from the other side of the room because you're pointing your fucking hand. But people think the Star Wars fucking happened. People think the Bible fucking happened. It's a Masonic crowd control book that puts doe-eyed fucking morons afraid of death. Something to look forward to. Okay? So The unknown is a blank page to be filled with lies. The second you can't disprove something, scam artists come along with a story that said, this is the story. But you can't prove it either way. It's like saying the moon is made of cheese. You can't go up there and take a bite. You know what I mean? So it's just, the unknown is filled with lies. The unknown is a blank page to be filled with lies. You create a situation that you see a hole in the market, and that market is going to be filled with this fucking scam artist. And the same exact thing is with flat earthers. We're talking on Vicka's show. We're talking about Dave Weiss, because Sam really has a thing. And a couple RGs, a lot of these guys really have a thing with Dave Weiss. You know, they're like, oh, shill, this and that. His app is creating the blue dots to round up all the flat earthers and shit. And I'm just like, listen, all he's doing is making money off flat earth. I don't think he's working. He's not getting paid by the government to collect flat earthers, you know? He's like, he's selling a $3 app, and like, you know, you know, so that's fucking money, you know? So that's what he's doing. Karen B was doing Flattoberfest because she was, if you run the numbers, you know, making like a fucking 35, 40 grand profit off a 3-day thing once a year, that pays all the bills. There's flat, and Jaron, you know, the Jaron flip, now he's like, first of all, if you make a career out of flat earth, first of all, I don't know how you do it. The only way you're going to do it is to grift off the community, because the community is not growing that much. If you notice, there's a lot of the same people for years and years and years. There's not like millions and millions and millions and millions of more people. Chamber. So the only way you're going to make money off of flat earth is to parasite off of the community. And how you do it is acting like you're their friend for years, you know, having meetups and shit. And then us fools, well, I'm a fool at least. I don't know that you're all about the fucking money. You know, Staley's all about the money. He couldn't make a living out of it. He bounced.
I think friendships are made through here. Well,
oh yeah, but that's.
And as far as the app, it's like for that $3 for lifetime. That's fair. If you look at what they charge for Office and all these other programs, like Microsoft and crap, that's ridiculous. Whereas if you pay once a year, if you want the extra features, I think maybe we should have more free. But I don't know. It does cost to do all that, to have the servers for all of that.
If you can make money off of flat Earth, you set into flat Earth to make money from flat earthers, because you're not like, oh, I'm interested in flat Earth and I'm watching all this shit, and then all of a sudden, oh, now I gotta really, you know, I'm gonna quit my fucking job. And Weiss said he had, you know, he lives in Greenwich, and even a condo in Greenwich, I know his area. You know, even a condo in Greenwich is probably going to cost you $750, you know, and you know, at least. So, but if you're, you know, if you're in Greenwich in a condo, you're an absolute fucking peasant. You're like one step above. If you have $1 million condo in Greenwich, you're like one step of sleeping on a cardboard box in a puddle. Like that's how fucking rich Greenwich is.
To live in this state, don't you have to be a politician, a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that? If you're a common person, you're screwed.
Well, I live in downtown Hartford, so it's technically the most expensive place in the whole entire country, because it goes by what people make versus what they have to pay and rent. And so, you know, I don't make a lot of money, and I live in a place that is, you know, for the money, you guys would laugh at it. You know, in other states, you could buy a house with what I'm paying for, like 400 feet, you know.
I'm in a Section 8, and it's ridiculous how much they take all that Section 8 will pay. So over $1,000 for a 1-bedroom in an ancient building.
Oh yeah, $1,000 doesn't happen. I was, you know, I was renting, you know, for over renting a room, illegal, for over $1,000.
Illegal.
You pay over $1,000 rent for an illegal room in a rooming house, and then they're like, oh, you know what? The building inspector's coming, so you got to put your shit out, you know, in the garage for today, and then hide, and like for real.
Oh yeah.
That actually happened a few times. So now
Hey,
I'm in a
Donald, what's that on your shirt right there? On your left shoulder? Are you like in the military or something?
What, the writing?
Yeah.
No, it was a light contractor in Berlin. It's just it's not military. I've always been asked about that. Yeah, I was in the unorganized militia, as a matter of fact.
There you go.
Yeah, Donald, if you're south of me, you're paying the rent's even more.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, anyone in 203 is, I'm in the 860. I still got my New York number, but, I didn't choose to be up here.
Connecticut's a fancier Jersey, okay? Let's just get real.
Know what it is? New York
Jersey's
is beautiful.
got some creek.
New York, the state, the land, I'd like the Adirondacks, the mountains. Connecticut, beautiful land. It's the governments that suck.
Well, once I found out I have to spend.
That's because everybody works for the government, man.
Have to spend
Everybody works for it, and they live off of it, and they slay everybody up for it. Yeah. And it's like outgrowing itself. That's why the motherfucker had to shut down. Now, has all the state government shut down as well? Do y'all know that?
No. The state's government, I don't think it's
So that should show you right there. The power is in the state and in the local county and then in yourself,
I might get a lot of shit for this. Why wouldn't I?
You always get shit, right?
Everything I say, or anybody says we're gonna get shit for, right? I'm in the most gangster ass fucking city possible. Like, if anyone knows Hartford, it's like the violent crime is like unbelievable in Hartford. And it's not hype because I've actually seen the shit go down. And there's been shootings and 3 people got killed by fucking cars in one rainy night. Those were accidents in front of my house. But now this is Hartford, okay? Hartford is, you hear gunshots outside your window, and the cops aren't gonna come unless someone went down.
New Britain, okay?
New Britain's bad, yeah. New Britain's bad.
Okay, that's where I am.
New Britain?
A few weeks ago, about 2 o'clock in the morning, bar closing time and whatnot, I hear bang, 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 bang. Unloaded the whole freaking clip, killed a person, and that was never even in the news. And then there was other gunshots.
Yeah, our shit.
But Hartford's not the worst. What about Bridgeport and down the shore too? Remember
If you ever want to hang out, I'm not far from New Britain. And New Britain is, you could get better, like you could get a big apartment much cheaper than here, but and it's nice. Do you have like the wood built-ins, like cabinets and shit? I've seen apartments where they had like wood built-in cabinets and shit, and like nice colored wood, like stained wood, like real old school, almost like it looks like cowboy shit sometimes, like above. What's the deal here? This is a Connecticut thing. What's the fucking deal with these wood steps to apartments outside the house? Like, I've never seen that before. Like, everywhere there's wood steps, like steps from a deck, like, NDB, like the deck steps, like pressure treated wood. They have that to get upstairs and like outside of houses. Like, what the fuck is that?
Just the old style.
I've never seen that before. It's fucking crazy. But
pressure treated wood.
They have say there's a multi-family house, right? Say there's like a 4-4, 3-family, 4-family. The steps to get to the other apartments are pressure treated wood deck steps on the outside of the fucking building, which is fucking weird. Yeah. I live in a 150-year-old hotel, converted hotel.
There's probably no murders happen there, huh?
This is an old brick building.
Oh, right in front.
It's a bulletproof.
I live in a very desirable area. It's a high rent. And it's around fancy ass restaurants that I can never go to half these restaurants. You gotta have like which is nuts. Outside my door, there's valet and there's like Maseratis, Ferraris, like Lamborghinis, like Rolls Royces, for real, for this fucking restaurant right next to my house, and that's on the other side of, right on. It's connected to a fucking methadone clinic. The methadone clinic just shut down, but there's a methadone clinic right next to my door.
Was that government run?
It's shut down, so and it's for sale. So,
but they moved those from place to place. They had one in town here that they moved to another place.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not the only one.
Well, it's all a fucking scam. The goddamn medical system is tied into the fucking government system.
Methadone is just as addictive as the heroin and no better, really.
New Britain's real bad. So they actually say hard hitting New Britain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a guy in chat called hard hitting New Britain.
Used to be the capital, hardware capital of the world.
Yeah, we got the cult. I was really pissed off when I moved up here. I've been up here for 4.5 years, and I found out that the cult gun factory was up here.
Yeah.
And now it's like condos or something. But I'm just like, fuck, I'll work for a cult. I'd be sick. You know,
I knew a chick up there from Connecticut. She was from Dirty Waters.
What?
She was from Dirty Water or Dirty Waters, however the fuck y'all say it.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It was somewhere near New Britain.
Not Waterbury.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
My old neighbor just moved to Waterbury. This fucking sucks. That place sucks. And there's a lot of shootings in
there's a lot of berries up there too, like bury this, bury that. What the fuck is that all about?
There's bury everybody. There's a lot.
The fucking dingleberry. There's got to be a dingleberry city up there somewhere.
Fucking water. I'm in my building. I'm dealing with 100. I'm dealing with a 150-year elevator. 150-year-old elevator. Believe it or not.
Still working. I guarantee it works better than a new one.
Nah, it's always breaking down.
Yeah, you got to call my man Otis.
Yeah.
This is it's not an Otis. It's I forgot what it was. Some with an F. It sounds like flag. It's like I don't know, something like that. But it was broke yesterday, but they got on it and they fixed it. But now now I'm taking a cane up the steps. I'm on the 4th floor, walking up these like Harry Potter looking fucking Gryffindor stairs. This fucking bitch. But I mean. when there's sirens and shit right outside in the street, like right outside, I don't even get up. I'm like, I want to get, fuck it. I'm not even gonna look out the window. I'm like, who cares? Whatever. If something happens enough, you just don't give a shit anymore. That's what the news is doing now. They're just like, oh, this shooting, that shooting, school shooting, this, that. Oh, the president, his ear grew back. Got shot, his ear grew back, this and that. Fucking aliens are real. Fucking Godzilla and Mothra are fucking fighting in Central Park. It's just people don't give a shit anymore. So now the government shut down. Who cares? Nobody gives a shit. So they're just like they're hoping people riot and they want to call martial law. This is the deal. This is the plan. And you could probably quote me saying this. It's like the government's not gonna open up again. They're gonna try to cause as much chaos as possible, and then they're gonna just be the UN's gonna step in and be like, okay, now we got to take over. The U.S. government's done, and so then the UN follows international law. They don't have to adhere to any of the laws of sovereign nations. So the one world government has always been the United Nations.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Oh yeah. I mean, the United Nations is UN, un-American.
It's always been a one world government. We just had the fucking generals of all the world's fake countries come here allegedly and circle jerk about something that was going to take place.
That's got to be a script too, because it's just like, and then so the newscasters have been like, oh, all these generals, they got called for this fucking meeting to play fucking Uno, and like, oh, that left the country vulnerable because it's just, it's like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so this is why I'm going to get shit. But according to, I'm the endless shit that I throw out that I'm going to get shit for. And Donald, you could probably go along with this too. Like, we live in gangster ass fucking areas. Where's ICE over here? Do you see any ICE raids in Britain?
Nope. They're probably showing us fake ICE raids, that they're arresting fake people with fake drugs and acting like they're really doing something. It's all goddamn stage, guys.
So the most gangster ass towns, there's no ICE raids? They're like, oh, they tear gas like a fucking Halloween trick or treat.
Hey, they just showed the big
fuck
drug bust that happened in West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And it all happened at the same time on the same bat channel, same bat place, all that shit. Yeah. They showed some video clips of some shit looking like something was happening and something they arrested somebody, you know. None of that could even fucking took place. That could have been all bullshit.
So I ask people around here, I'm just like, have you seen any ice raids? Because we're endless gangsters in this town. They're like endless gangsters in this town. I'm like, did you see any ice raids? Oh, there was this car wash. I'm like, what?
Car wash.
They raid
what else?
So they're raiding car washes. Yeah, they said so. That's all bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't know if it's bullshit, to be honest, because I do think there was a bunch of basically non-citizens working there.
Yeah, but I'm unless you saw it, go down for yourself
go down there and see who's doing the detailing on the cars when they come out of the car wash.
They also said a high school kid 2 weeks before his graduation was taken out of from Meriden, right? What happened to that kid? Yeah, it's stuff like. Did you see the video with they're protesting in the frog costumes outside of the ice place? It's unbelievably stupid, right? They're trying to say that protesters are dressing in frog costumes,
right? Or something like that.
Yeah, like kind of like that, yeah, and like ducks and unicorns, and they're like dancing and shit. And so like they're outside the ice facility. I think it's in D.C. or something.
Frog uniforms.
And so then this priest gets shot in the face by like a sandbag thing, and it supposed. And so like, if you saw that, and you think that actually happened, you're a fucking idiot. Because it's like so obvious. The priest is like,
you're
God sees you, Winston. And like, okay, supposedly he just got shot by a sandbag in the fucking head, and he has no red mark and shit. And then they have a guy like pouring like water on his, like a water bottle pouring on his face, like, oh, I'm gonna like wash the sand out of your eyes and stuff. But he never had a sandbag. I mean, a sandbag to the head. I mean, and he's fine. He's like, oh, he doesn't even have a red mark. I mean,
so that's knock you down if they hit you in the torso.
Yeah, so that's fake. So all this shit that's like obvious. They just said they tear gas like like somebody bobbing, like kids bobbing for apples got tear gas or something on Halloween. Like, are you gonna believe that? It's like, I don't know. They also said from my hometown that that people.
See, I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news.
No, but if you're on social media, you're watching the news.
Not necessarily.
I haven't had TV since 2007. How come I'm seeing stories that you're not? Are you on Facebook?
Because you're clicking on and watching those stories.
No, are you on YouTube? Are you on YouTube or Facebook?
Not Facebook. Never touched Facebook. YouTube, yeah.
Well, this shit's on Facebook and YouTube.
I don't do Facebook.
I'm not clicking on the news. This shit is on all social media. Well, especially Facebook. Your Facebook feed is your fucking mass media feed. It is.
Right, and it's going to feed you crap it wants you to look at. I ignore the stuff it wants me to look at, and I look at the stuff that I already found that I know is worth looking at.
Yeah, but I'm saying is, these are obviously fake shit. So I always said that, just like me busting the Rona stuff, if it's real crisis, you don't have to fake it.
You're right.
Why are you faking
Everything
hospital?
will take care of itself. Everything will be real enough to fucking like just report on it naturally.
Yeah, so everyone's like, oh, there's millions of dead bodies in Manhattan. And so I'm like, I'm going. 15 minutes I'm in Midtown from where
You're going in the trenches of COVID.
When I used to live, I was 15 minutes. I hopped in a car 15 minutes and Grant, like Midtown, or on the train 20 minutes. But the thing is, I went down there. I'm like, where's the dead bodies? Where's people in the hospital? I proved on Rachel New York Truth that I went up to all these there was trailers outside a hospital. I went to the chief medical examiner of Manhattan on York Avenue, right? And all the refrigerated trucks weren't plugged in.
Oh,
I proved it on video. They're supposed to be filled with dead bodies,
right,
and they're not plugged in, and nobody cares. I was the only truther that showed that. I was going up to all the trailers that was supposed to have dead bodies in there, and they were not even plugged in.
Well, they don't have to be plugged in, but that Reaper's got to be running.
Well, how's it going to get power?
Diesel.
No, nothing was running.
Well,
They're just props. This is how they did it. Okay.
I think the hurricane, though, that North Carolina and all that shit, I think there was a lot of dead bodies there, and they were trying to downplay that.
Oh yeah, because they did that on purpose. They did it on weather weapons. My daughter got evacuated in Santa Rosa during the second time they had the fires. Oh, the first time she got evacuated. Second time she didn't get evacuated.
Yeah.
But that's like old news. But the new news is, this is the reset, and the government's not going to open up.
Right.
And nobody cares. You know, nobody cares.
I got a trivia question, Rachel. Trivia question.
Yeah.
Was there a 24-hour sun in Antarctica?
I don't know, because nobody went.
I think so. If it's up in the north, then it's out in the south.
Nobody went to. I mean, if at TFE, nobody went because nobody spent $400,000.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Nobody spent $400,000. And everything I hear about Antarctica is so stupid. It's like they have marathons there every year.
Yeah, it could be fake too. The whole fucking thing could be like a moon landing. Like Antarctica could be fake bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So why would you have a marathon at the?
Right.
If it costs so much to get there.
Right.
Well, obviously it's good for a marathon because Jaron was riding a bike in his T-shirt. So if you could ride a bike on the ice, they rake the ice. Did you see the rake marks in the snow? Did you see the freshly raked snow?
Yeah, that was frozen.
Yeah. So you're riding a bike in a T-shirt on freshly raked snow, but the whole narrative we've heard our entire life is that it's the harshest place in the world.
Yeah. Like you can't, like the whole narrative growing up was like you can't survive outside in Antarctica for like a minute or 30 seconds or some bullshit.
So,
and the winter is supposed to be nasty, yeah, but that's their summer.
But any time of year is supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
Remember those bullshit?
Mount Washington's one of the worst places for weather on Earth too.
Yeah. In Seattle.
Just north of us. No,
New York.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you see those bullshit tents? The whole thing.
Tents aren't bullshit.
Those tents that they were supposed to be in TFE. Those are some bullshit ass tents. I mean, like they're literally like right.
I had one of those when I was out there for a couple winters. I had a shitty summer tent.
But
with a wood stove.
But the thing is, didn't they said they had to leave early because of a snowstorm?
Because of impending storm weather coming in, otherwise they could be laid up for a period of time unknown.
Yeah.
And did you see those bullshit tents? Are those bullshit tents supposed to hold up?
Those bullshit tents are the kind that go up mountaineering with people when they mountaineer.
So you think they went?
Yeah, I do.
You think somebody came up with $400,000 to send a bunch of fucking fools to what? Somebody spent $400,000 to send a bunch of fucking fools to go to the gift shop in Antarctica and buy a fucking coffee mug. You think that happened? It's ridiculous.
I don't think Duffy was just on his own doing it with just his funds. I think powers that be were probably supporting him, and they want to kill the flat Earth idea, I guess.
So I think it was another fake government operation, is what I think.
I don't think people think. I don't think flat Earth is that important that the government's coming after us. To be honest with you. I think they
No,
think
they're
we're-
not coming after
No,
us. They're
it's
coming after
waking
the
people
idea
up.
of flat Earth.
Waking people up to, well, if this is a lie, everything's a lie.
And it is. Everything is bullshit.
Right.
No. A guy did a video on Duffy, and he's had so many penalties and fines from. He's a stockbroker.
Yeah, that's probably
He's not
fake
even a
too,
fucking
Rachel.
pat-
Like all
Yeah.
that, all those fucking charges and all those things that we've been shown. All that shit could be fucking made up bullshit too to make him look like the devil. You know, fuck. I don't buy any of it.
I just think they said I don't have to go any further than this. I'd be like, okay, $35,000. They sent 14 people. Like, how much is that? I was like, almost
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. Like, it's my ass. You know what I mean? And so if they're not going to make a hit piece on Flat Earth, everybody thought they were going to come up with a hit piece, and that's how they were going to make the money, like selling it to Netflix or something.
It's
And,
like now, Duffy's
what if-
not even making a documentary, or if he is, it's like the flat earthers don't have any say. It's all screwed up, yet they all agree to
But
it
they
not
sh-
being biased.
Yeah, you know, it just, I don't see the payout if he's not going to make a hit piece documentary. You know, I don't see how he's going to.
Oh, and he allegedly had Candace, whatever her name, fucking face is, cameraman there. Yeah. Had Candace Owens' fucking cameraman there with him at Antarctica.
A weird thing at that exact time. A weird thing was the drummer Jay Weinberg. He was the former drummer of Slipknot. He just got fired from Slipknot like a couple of months before that, and he was with them for like 10 years or something. It's Max Weinberg, the drummer for Bruce Springsteen. It's his son, and so he's a good drummer. He was there for 10 years, and he got fired. So like a couple of months, he's cross country at the exact same time that Jaron was there, supposedly. He's cross country skiing, and I was following on Facebook. So, and he's like, here I am at cross country skiing in Antarctica, right? And I'm just like, didn't you just get fired from Slipknot? Like, so like, isn't money like a little fucking tight? Like,
No,
are
right. Not if you don't waste it.
You're gonna like, I just lost my job, so I'm not gonna fucking spend like 40 fucking grand to like, you could cross country ski in like Central Park. You know what I mean? Why do you have to go to Antarctica? Who gives a shit? You know?
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
It's odd that they have like this. It's odd that anyone would want to go there, considering what we saw. There was fucking nothing there. So
Right.
why would you spend the money? You know, who would give a shit? And like so, your marathon runners. They have marathons. They had a couple of weeks ago. They had a marathon running in front of my fucking house. You know, and you have marathons everywhere. Like.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
gonna pay to
I
go to
remember
Antarctica?
Run Boston Bear. He was on here last week with us. He was going to go do a fucking marathon there at Antarctica. The same marathon that was run a year ago, and we're quickly approaching that day.
Roger Ledwell wants to go down there, even if he
Roger
works down there for a
Ledwell
while.
wants to go down there, so allegedly, and they got all these GoFundMe's, and they've been getting all these donations for a whole year now since that happened.
I need to go.
Saying they want to go there, but I haven't seen the first goddamn evidence of them having a plane ticket or money or anything about going to any of the anything. I mean, it's
But
just
I just don't get why anyone would give a shit about Antarctica at all, considering what we saw. If that was really Antarctica, who the fuck would pay that to go there?
yeah.
Just like I'm asking.
Well, they
a
had
question.
crystal clear blue skies. I mean, I'll give them that.
Jaron probably deleted it, but I watched the entire video from him getting on the plane in California, the flight down Punta Arenas, and then the flight from Punta Arenas down to where they landed, the whole 9 yards. And it's like, I don't think that was all big. I don't know if he destroyed all that shit, because he seems to, like, when he came back, he probably destroyed all the crap.
Well, wouldn't help his case. They said so these guys are like Whitsitt is like, you know, Mr. fucking algebra dick. You know what I mean? Like, blah, 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 like who gives a shit? You know, like get off the meth and your fucking algebra math 9 fucking. Who gives a fuck? But I'm saying like Jaron, Whitsitt, all these people are supposed to be so fucking smart that we've been looking up to for all these fucking years, like fucking moron.
I never thought
I know,
Jaron
but
was
a lot.
smart.
I met Whitsitt at Flattoberfest. I thought he was fucking smart. You're a fast talker, you're a fast talker. You say math shit, people think you're smart. So the whole thing is, but everyone was so smart and so prepared, except for when it counted.
Right.
So this is like their big fucking moment, like the biggest moment ever to prove flat Earth. And they're like, oh, I forgot my fucking Red Robin fucking compass and shit's not working. And like,
The thing is, how did it prove or disprove? I mean, we're saying it didn't disprove.
I don't think anything we see up there has anything to do with shit. I don't believe. I think it's fucking fake as shit. I went to we used to always. You probably did too. You ever take class trips and your kid to the Hayden Planetarium?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
I went to Harper too.
Yeah, I went to we used to go all the time. I think the first time was third grade or some shit. We take the bus to Hayden Planetarium, and then we get out there and we're leaning back, and then they showed the stars with that fucking star machine thing in the middle of the dome, and I'm like, you know what? How could they could just be faking the real sky the same exact fucking way? They could be
telling
shining
the truth. Telling the truth that it is a dome.
They could shine shit on the dome. I'm like, this shit looks exactly like the fucking sky. They did the sunset.
You never know.
They did the sunrise and sunset, and that was the most impressive when they're doing sunset and sunrise. And then they're doing shooting stars and all the bullshit. And later I went, on drugs to see Laser Zeppelin and shit. But
drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah, but it's just
what was that, Madison Square Garden?
Laser Zeppelin they had at the planetarium, right? It was like a midnight show, so it was pure drug addict kids, And,
it wasn't the real Zeppelin though. It was just the.
No, it was they do Kashmir, and it's and they have a flying Pegasus and shit. It was with lasers. That's when lasers were real corny and were lasers. This was 80s, and that shit was funny. But I remember I was third grade the first time I went to the planetarium, and I was they could be just doing this shit for real. It's just faking it,
Very, very easily.
Maybe the world is nowhere near as big as they say it is. Maybe nothing's as big as they say it is. And it's just, they always had the technology, the hologram technology.
I think it's bigger than they say.
It could be bigger, or it could be...
So much of the Pacific Ocean to the south is just undiscovered.
But what we get to see and live on and stuff, and where we get to, the land that we're...
Is small.
Yeah, is small.
No room.
That we're running. It could be a lot bigger for sure, extra land. But I think that the area where where we're allowed to see is probably smaller.
I don't think you could have a 24-hour sun where they said they went, and the sun still do what it did here at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, the sun is so low in the winter here, and the day is short. So it is further.
Oh, I know.
Further out there.
But the moon and NDB, you're real big on the moon. Take a picture.
Yeah, I was born under a full moon.
So when you see real close-up pictures of that, doesn't it look fucking fake?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks artificial.
And I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, I never forgot this. It was that time that we went to the Hayden Planetarium. It was third grade, my first time. We used to go every year. They took us on a tour. You get the tour, and they and they have this is a moon rock from the moon, right? And I swear to God that there's the tour guide, and they have the fake ass moon with the camera rig in front of it, and the chick said this is how they filmed the moon landing. She did say that. You could see the track where the camera went, and it has it's a half moon. It's not a full moon. It's a half moon. And then they show the track of the camera going they literally said this is how they filmed the the footage of when they were supposed to be like with the lander.
No, when they were on the fake moon.
When they were just like 10 minutes, like 10 feet, like some dust kicking up. When the lunar landing, that's when that they filmed it on the fucking moon that's in the Hayden Planetarium. I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been there a long time. I haven't been there since I took my daughter there when she was like 10 years old, but she's 32 now, so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
She admitted
like it.
She admitted that it was fake.
It's been a while.
She said this is where they filmed the lunar landing. She said it to the kids. Yep. Back in the day, they didn't give a shit. We used to go to the Bronx Zoo all the time, and they threw live chickens to alligators, and we saw them, and they're like, they threw live chickens up, alligators jumping out of the fucking water, and they eat them like one bite, and like we're all kids, like they're like like oh shit, that's traumatizing. They didn't give a shit. We used to see, they used to show us films in public school of baby seals getting clubbed in the head with fucking bats with fucking spikes in them, and they used to shoot prairie dogs and with shotguns and make them explode into soup. Cute little prairie dogs, and like, because they're
kill my motherfucking prairie dog.
They wanted to traumatize kids. They're all about that. We saw that everybody saw the fucking Holocaust footage where they're bulldozing bodies into the fucking pit.
That was real.
We saw that
happened.
We saw that shit in 5th grade.
Like the fucking moon landing.
So
But you know what though?
Yeah.
I think who was the president at the time? Was it Eisenhower or whatever?
The Holocaust happened about as much as
we ran
fucking
freaking camps
happened.
over there after the frickin' war. There's a lot of history that people don't know.
Wasn't that like 50s Eisenhower? No,
something like that.
This was
like
like
he was in the war.
When I was a kid, it was like Nixon, and like I think I was born in '64, so Eisenhower before.
Well, back in Nam, they didn't give a damn.
Yeah. And
they firebombed your ass.
Napalm.
Yeah, my dad.
My
dad had a lot of friends that went to Nam, but he didn't go because he already had kids.
He's like smart, huh?
Yeah, 19 years old, he already had kids.
That's smart.
They take the guys without kids first.
That's right. Because they're too dumb to repopulate, dumbass.
My uncle and his friend had the choice: go to jail or go to, because they got caught like stealing the mayor's hubcaps or some shit.
So I give him a choice of going to jail or going to Vietnam.
Yeah.
I had a drummer.
Back, but my uncle died of like some rapid brain cancer shit. I mean, he was like a helicopter crew chief, and he was probably around the Agent Orange and shit. I don't know.
But yeah, I worked for a guy who had he was blind in one eye and he couldn't smell because of Agent Orange. Yep. I tell people all the time, I'm like, oh, we torched women and children in straw huts, for your rights.
Yeah.
Like I did this.
Lieutenant Kelly and.
I did this for you. I gave you your rights. So you're a hired killer for corporate invasion for my rights. You get that? It's just I'm anti-government, I'm anti-cop, and I'm anti-military.
I think that an unorganized militia, people to protect the country, makes sense, but protect it from invasion, not going to other places in the world and causing problems.
It seems like military is just a money laundering scheme, and
yeah,
like
money's a racket.
BlackRock is like more money than like it's unbelievable, and it's like private contractors and shit. Like they would hire BlackRock to do every task needed for the military, like even do their laundry. Like a soldier could do his own laundry, but they had BlackRock do it. Or Blackwater.
It was
Blackwater, Halliburton. Yeah, it was Halliburton. So they would charge like $100 a load of laundry, and it would
all work together.
It would be like $250. But it was just, see, my thing about the ICE. I have two things to say about ICE. Okay, I want to find out, right? I want to find out if anybody who got hired for ICE, if at any time during their hiring process did they sign a non-disclosure agreement, because that would show that it's a script. Because in the most gangster town available, like Hartford and Great Britain and shit, the only thing we hear about is a fucking raid of a car wash. Like, I work with people that I say to people, like, where's ICE here? There's tons of fucking immigrants here. If they're just grabbing everybody, like, where the fuck is ICE? Like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, if it is real, fuck them. But it's so illegal and against the Constitution that and due process and everything that I actually don't think it's happening. I don't think they're grabbing a kid out of a fucking high school and sending him to Guantanamo. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. They spend $400,000 to go to fucking Antarctica to ride bikes on fucking freshly raked snow in a t-shirt. And all of a sudden they forgot everything. They didn't have the right batteries, they didn't have the right camera, they didn't have the right uplink, they forgot this, they forgot that, this, that. It's like, these guys are supposed to be smart and they're not prepared for shit. Then they come back and Witz is just like drunk and on drugs, yelling at people at fucking, oh, fuck you. And then Jaren's like, they were already, we all know this, but they were already making videos mocking TFE before they even came back. Remember that? There was videos on YouTube mocking Jaren before he came back. It was like set up to just make.
But if you put yourself in their position and everybody was going against you before they even had the facts, you could understand in some way why someone like Jaren just said, "Well, screw it." But yeah. He can't go back and say, "Well, I knew it was flat for 10 years. Now I know it's not."
Well, what gets me is Jaren, like, first of all, all these motherfuckers came out at the same time. Mark Sargent, Jaren, Glowbusters wasn't that far down the road. All these big people.
How long have you been into Flat Earth? I mean,
since about 2016.
Okay, so maybe when you came in, they were the ones that were there, but I mean, when did they become active? Jaren was kind of talked into it by Bob, Bob that passed away.
Yeah, but I met Bob, and Bob is cool and stuff, but didn't somebody say he was ex-CIA?
Bob Nodell? Bob Nodell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's up? NDB, I just called in to say hi. And I wanted to tell you, my wife just said, is NDB no big deal? Is that what that means?
No,
I was like, no, it doesn't mean no big deal, bro.
It's NDB, not NBD.
I know.
NDB.
Oh, you're correcting her on her spelling?
Yes, I am. God damn it.
NBD. Never been
Dyslexic.
Anyway, what's up, bro? What's going on, NDB?
I'm eating a fucking peanut butter and honey sandwich. Okay.
Oh, peanut butter and honey on toast?
No.
On
that is good.
White bread? Is it white bread?
It's Hawaiian bread.
I just take a big spoonful of peanut butter and make a divot in it and put the honey.
That's like real Pooh Bear
Speaking of
stuff.
peanut butter, I just put a bunch of those. You ever seen those traps for like mice? That they're made out of buckets, and you put the peanut butter on the top of the bucket, and it has like a little trap door. NDB, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like for mice, you trap mice in a bucket.
Yeah.
And you put peanut butter is like the best one to do it for, because we had a bunch of friggin' mice around here on the farm, it's like I'm tired of these mice. These mice have to all die. Kill them all.
They're cute.
Kill all the mice.
They're a problem.
I got mice in this fucking building. Fuck.
Yeah, mice are a pain in the ass.
Everybody has mice, and people say, "Oh no, I don't." I'm like, put some peanut butter on a trap, see what happens.
You'll find out that there's gonna be like 5 in there, like in a week.
I worked in a high school. That shit was like mice fucking central. I mean, and mice fucking do crazy shit. I swear to God, a mouse jumped over my foot in the school, and like disappeared into this fucking gap between the cabinets. It was like a kitchen. It was like a teacher's kitchen area, and I swear to God, there was no room. No room at all.
Well, mice
Nothing.
are like freaking cockroaches. Like they can squeeze. Like they can fit through like a, like a 1 inch, not even 1 inch, like a half inch, little crevice,
It's like
little crevasse.
He like a ghost. Like he like disappeared. Like he jumped over my foot. I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy. Yeah, I didn't mean to go off on the tan. I don't want to be like Shill City and like, oh, this shill. It's just I see people like making money off flat earthers, like Dave Weiss, and he's selling an app. He's making money, but the whole thing is, if you get,
Is he making money off of flat earthers though, or is he just making money off of people that just want to give him money?
well, it's a flat Earth app, so no one who's not a flat Earther is going to buy it. It's just for flat Earthers.
People that are curious.
No, I think that regular people buy that app and they just think it's a fun app for what, $2.99 or whatever,
Yeah. It's a cheap
You think
education.
Glover's buying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
dude, I think Glover's buy it. Glovers love flat Earth because they're so bored with their globe because their globe doesn't make any sense. So they love it. That's why they love the flat Earthers. That's why they come on our shows all the time. They love it.
You got to admit, if you look at things on the app, it will wake you up and make you think.
I had the
And
app
those
years
videos are
ago,
hidden.
and I had it on a phone, but that phone, I lost that phone, so.
Well, it's still connected to your email.
Everyone's
I
a
don't
flat
have a
earther.
phone right now.
NDB, you've met Dave Weiss, right? You met him
Yeah.
in person? Yeah. Did he seem like
Yeah,
a genuine
we hung
person
out
to you?
several times.
Yeah, like, did you feel a good vibe off him?
No.
Did I get
No?
a vibe off of him?
A good vibe. I'm asking what kind of
I
vibe
got
did
a
you get off?
vibe. I got a vibe from him, but
Bad?
it wasn't good. Wasn't good. It was just kind of like
Like
Oh.
a Jewy, a kind of a Jewy kind of vibe?
I don't know a lot of Jews, so maybe that's what it was. But
A little Jewy.
yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything bad off of him,
I met him 4 times. I was at 2 Flattoberfests and then Shoot the Moon NYC with Rose and Jason Crow, and that was like 2017 or something. And then
Was
I was
Crow there? Was Crow
yeah,
at that one?
It was his first public appearance. I met him, yeah. And so it was on this it was like they rented this like dance studio on like 23rd, East 23rd Street, and I think it was East 23rd. The worst folding chairs in the world. There was like David Weiss was there, and Mark Devlin. I don't know if you know Mark Devlin stuff. His stuff is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I remember Mark Devlin.
And then Crow was there, Jason was there, Rose was there. First time I met Rose. Who else was there? There was a lot of people there.
That's where Rose first met Jason, I think.
No. They were already together years. You know?
Oh, was they?
Yeah, it was so uncomfortable, and like the chairs were like killing us. It was a terrible fucking day. It was really bad weather and stuff. But they didn't have a good view.
Donald, I think Donald left his YouTube on. It's a echo now. Donald, your YouTube is on. Like, your headphones are taken out?
He had it next to his walkie-talkie.
No, it was only for a moment, so I can go grab a cheap. I got cheap folding chairs.
That was it.
Now, we're not talking about Dave.
Well, we're
not talking bad about Dave.
Is that metal or plastic?
Plastic.
Dude, if you smashed it over
Oh,
someone's head,
it looks just like those.
wrestling.
So then Rose was I was super uncomfortable, and then so Rose was super uncomfortable because she's in a wheelchair. And then she was actually lying down fucking on the floor, and we were watching Shoot the Moon.
And furthermore, Dave knows I'll talk shit about him anytime, anywhere, any place. So.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not a good judge of
Anytime, anywhere, any place.
Yeah. Dave Weiss is complete. Dave Weiss is completely.
That goes for anybody else, goddammit.
Dave Weiss just stares at me and he's just freaked out, because I'm trans. So. Yeah, but he gave me
I don't have
gummies.
anything bad to say about him or.
But he's
I
he
really.
He
I
gives
don't
me
understand
gummies
everybody attacking everybody.
because everybody's like, "Oh, he's a shill," Because he's kind of like.
Well, giving your opinion about someone is not talking bad about them. It just means it's your opinion. It's not a big deal,
Well,
no, but I mean, he spends all day trying to get on radio stations, talk to people, and spread the flat Earth thing. It's like he's not just sitting back selling the app and not trying to do anything to spread, the news.
Yeah, he's promoting an app by making
No, I give him credit, man. He's a fucking hustler and done a whole lot of shit, man. So
he's a businessman. He's a businessman.
Every day he's hustling. Every day he's hustling.
Fucking Rick Ross. He's the Rick Ross of Flat Earth.
Yes, bro.
He's not
It's the Rick Ross of Flat Earth.
Yeah, I don't think you're a shill if you're just selling an app, and just. But people think.
Somebody else is working on an app now that just has to do with locations of old things. And it's like, that's all it's going to do.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm not.
I saw that.
But
You need a BST app, dude. BST app.
Yeah, I don't think people are.
I think I'm going to make a BST app. It's going to be the best goddamn app there ever was.
Yeah, dude. Everyone gets a freaking throat punch, dude. Everyone that gets the app, free throat punches,
You get a
dude.
free prize if you get the app.
I don't know what's involved, but I think the app could be made free, like in the Linux version or something.
I don't
that
think
would
it
work on
matters.
Windows.
It's just, you got to have some fucking bells and whistles and call it an app.
Well, just on the App Store and like the Android version of the App Store, that's going to cost money just to be on there. It costs money to create the app.
Then make it for PC, for Linux.
Rico's AI. He said it in first.
Android is
Dude, can't
built off
AI
Linux
just create an app for you, like immediately? Like an AI bot can just create an app.
Well, now that
Right?
you kind of code,
Think about it.
you
They
gotta
can.
double check it. Yeah.
Yep,
They just code it, boom, free app, dude.
My thing is, all right, there's a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of flat earthers that they think that the government is paying certain people to be agents and destroy flat earth from within. I don't think that's the
I
case.
kind of believe it. I can't believe these people are so damn dumb. There's people also trying to make Israel sound like they're, God's chosen people. And they're getting
And
paid
vice
for it.
versa.
Yeah,
Wait, what did you say? Wait, what did you just say, Donald? Say it again, louder.
Louder, why?
He's
Recorder
saying he
didn't
thinks
pick it
that
up.
they think they're fucking God's chosen people. That's what he said.
Yeah. Like, that's funny.
Yeah. God
just-
doesn't give a shit about any particular sector of fucking people, okay?
No, he created all of us. Or originally, whatever.
We're just
Yeah,
if we-
allegedly.
12, 13
it's
tribes,
just
whatever.
there's businessmen in flat earth, because if you don't have a job and your job is promoting flat earth, well, you're trying to make money, you're putting in the money, you're putting in the effort, you're not a shill, but you are trying to make money. And if you could make money, it's same in the music business. I know people that are doing world tours and they're barely surviving on money, you know what I mean? But it's like, if you can make money in the music business, like whatever, good for you. If you can make money,
You can make money in this business if you freaking sell your soul.
well, there's a lot in. You used to.
Yes,
right,
it's true.
It started in
Filling your soul is like similar to sucking dick, I think.
in the late
Same thing.
80s.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
A Diddy episode. Hey,
Stuck
Tom
in Satan's cock.
McDonald broke free from it. He's independent.
No, I don't mean, obviously, I don't mean like
And
actually
conspiracy
selling your soul.
music
What I
guru.
mean is, what you do is you bow down to what the record
But
label
this-
or whoever
If you're under a
tells
label. If you're under a label.
It doesn't even matter if you're on the label or not. Like if you're on the radio or on the mainstream, right? Mainstream,
That's the
you will
mainstream.
bow down. You will bow down, or else, what will happen to you if you don't bow down? What happens? Your band is done. Your band is garbage.
Well,
Well,
they,
Your band, they shut you down.
I know guys that got, bands that got signed just to be shelved, and then they write you off at the end of the year. There's a lot of bullshit in the music industry, and that was when you could make money in the music industry, like late '80s, early '90s. But and it was, so it's only worse since then, So and if you're going to be a band and you're not going to make any money streaming, because it could. So like 300 streams, you get like 0.01 cents or something.
Off YouTube,
You would
it's
need
0.1. Yes, 0.1 per.
You would need
per
you would need billions of streams to see any money. So that's why people are fucking touring non-stop, because you can make money touring. But that's why bands tour like non-stop. My friend Joey Concepcion, he just joined Arch Enemy a few years ago. He's been on tour for like 3 years straight. And he's a hired gun. He's hired, he's not.
Yeah, touring has made you money for the past 20 years now. Like before that, yeah, it was records and videos and MTV and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, touring is where it's at. Of course.
But with MTV and shit, and with pressing CDs and everything, all that added to is what you owe the industry, what you owe the record company, because they would charge you for everything. They even charge you
Of course,
for the
yeah. They give you a contract. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to be huge to see any money. But in terms of selling your soul, that means you just do what. That's why the fake Paul McCartney's out there at 82 years old, like still touring. I
did see that. Yeah, he's still on tour, and he's still Billy Shears, right? Billy Shears.
Yeah.
Billy Shears is still like he's still crushing it, dude, with his band. I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, you saw. Did you ever see him live? I didn't see him live.
I know. I just saw a live show. I didn't see him live.
Oh, so you're into
I'm not gonna pay like what is it like $1,000 like what I mean on the floor or something like at $500 or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, so you're into Mike Williams and Sage Aquay, right? You're into,
I mean, not really. I know about that, but I'm just saying.
Gotta check out.
I don't care. I don't care really.
Check out Sage.
I'm not a
Aquay.
Beatles guy. Yeah, Sage Aquay. Yeah.
Sage Aquay. He just. I've been following him for years, and I've been sending him money every. I've been Patreon for who the fuck knows a long time. But he just busted the whole Beatles thing like to death. So if they could replace Paul McCartney, and so people are just like, oh.
NDB, really quick. NDB, what do you think about that? Do you think Paul McCartney is a real Paul McCartney, or do you not care? NDB, you're sandwich.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I do it.
Don't
yeah.
give a single solitary fuck.
I'm not okay.
I listen to all kinds of music, but I don't go out of my way to.
That was the docket, by the way. Good
job. I don't have time for TV, music, or much.
Oh, I love music.
The
thing is, Paul McCartney didn't even write any of those songs, like most of the songs.
Yeah.
George Harrison was the mastermind.
Well, he didn't write shit either. It was
George Harrison wrote songs.
It was Paul McCartney, I think.
McCartney,
whatever. Remember the song Hi?
Said on you.
Oh yeah, maybe that is catchy. Was that Traveling Wilburys?
No, that was after. Yeah, it was right after.
Yeah, that was catchy. That was catchy.
That was Harrison, dude.
But Mike Williams. Mike Williams destroyed fucking the Beatles, like destroyed. And he was like the biggest Beatles fan in the world. It's just
Yeah, but some of us don't care though. Like NDB doesn't care either. Like I'm like, okay, so guess what? I don't care about the Beatles that much because they were Tavistock. They were Tavistock, right?
Oh yeah, man. Look at the Meet the Beatles album and With the Beatles. They're the shadow over one eye. That's in their first album. So they're all, you see their faces like half. Like what the fuck is the deal with that bullshit? You know what I mean? Covering one eye bullshit. It's fucking corny. It's stupid.
The one eye love. That's what it is.
It's so stupid. It's like, I have to say one thing though. I don't even like Guns N' Roses, but my friend I grew up with, Del James, he's the road manager of Guns N' Roses. His name's at the end of November Rain. It says inspired by a short story Without You by Del James. Yeah, so that's a guy I grew up with, and I don't even like it. I mean, I respect Guns N' Roses, but I don't like them really. But I've never seen Axl Rose cover One Eye ever, so that's something, you know. Well, maybe they're not part of that bullshit. I've never seen them do any like occult shit, Illuminati bullshit that everybody does. I've never seen Guns N' Roses. I've never seen Guns N' Roses ever do that.
Singer of Norma Jean. You're not talking about Elton John. Goodbye, Norma Jean. No, Rico
no, Guns N' Roses.
No, I'm talking about where Rico typed and shot. Singer of Norma Jean, and I thought that was like Goodbye Norma Jean.
Well, Norma Jean. Who sang Norma Jean?
I think there's
Elton John.
It's like a deathcore band on Norma Jean.
Is he talking about Billie Jean? Michael Jackson singing something?
No,
not Michael.
He's talking about Norma Jean, like the Candle in the Wind, right?
He likes to have Ovaltine.
I think there's a deathcore band on Norma Jean, like insanely heavy.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Like job for a cowboy and shit like that. Like real fucking heavy. On that topic, I'm going to see Whitechapel for the 5th time.
What?
In November 16th. Whitechapel is a really sick band. Like really, like the heaviest shit ever. Like,
like a hardcore, or metal deathcore.
What do they do now, Rico?
It's deathcore. It's like the
listen, deathcore. I just made that up, and you said it was true.
No, and the deathcore is a thing.
Dude, I'm from Tampa. Tampa is the death metal capital of the world.
Yeah, my friend Joey was in a band, and he was in the Absence, and they're out of Florida. Now he's in art.
Absinthe.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
Absinthe.
Hey, can y'all let yourselves out on your way out of the bar here? Because I got I'm got to lay the fuck down. I've been going with Rico for 2 hours, and this one for 3.
It says like 3 hours. Yeah.
All right, brother. I just called in just to say hi, dude.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's the docket. Oh, it just got quiet. That was weird.
Oh yeah,
that's because Donald left with his background noise.
Crazy background, yeah.
You don't
I don't know
realize
what happened to him.
You don't realize how noisy shit is until it's gone. And you're like, oh shit, that was noisy.
I know. Now we can actually hear each other.
And you don't realize how loud I am until I'm gone too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Whitechapel.
Hey, it was cool to talk to you, brother. I'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, I'll be here next week.
Later.
Hey, Andy B, when you going to California again?
I'm not. I'm fucking here. She's here. We're all here.
Oh, she's with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
None of the constant.
Oh, yes. Everything is
intro,
outro.
She a flat earther?
Oh, yeah.
Got her into flat earth?
She already was. Anti-vax, health nut, fucking.
Oh, that's how you met? That's how you met? You were both truthers, so you met like that?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's like me. It's like me and Nate X, but we didn't work out. But
right, yeah. Well, my first time didn't work out either, so maybe your next time will.
All right, thanks a lot. Good night.
All right, we'll see you. God damn it. I ain't working. Yeah. 'Cause I'm a 33.
A bunch of important numbers. 3. A bunch of important numbers. 42. A bunch of important numbers. 481. A bunch of important numbers. 5. A bunch of important numbers. 0. A bunch of important numbers. 9. A bunch of important numbers. 23. A bunch of important numbers. 7. A bunch of important numbers. 11. A bunch of important numbers. 11.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
I'm in a cult. 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 I'm in a cult.
I'll be back.